listening to New Kids on the Pod with your hosts, Momba, Tony D, and JYD.
So then I said, Self, I think you need help. Mental help.
Junkyard, what was that bullshit that you...
About?
Can we start over?
What?
I didn't like that at all.
Well, you're too busy on your phone.
Yeah, but you could have thought of something witty to say. Every time you get on the mic, you're like so unsure of yourself. You figure somebody that has been doing this for, what, going on 4 years?
More than that.
No, it hasn't been more than 4 years.
Well, 4 years for this one. What about my other one?
Oh, yeah, you're right. We're including failed podcasts as well. You figure...
What ones that were canceled?
Somebody that has had a long line in podcasting, you'd be more comfortable, more fluid.
I'm very comfortable.
No, you're not.
But the thing is that you caught me off guard because I thought you were going to say something and you didn't say shit. So I had to...
Oh, I didn't know we were starting.
Yeah, motherfucker, you heard the intro.
Oh,
I thought you were testing the intro.
No.
Because you were fucking around with that sound.
I counted down.
I'm in a group chat and I thought of something witty to say and I don't want to waste this opportunity. So give me a second.
That's true because like if that moment passes, then it won't be funny anymore.
Yeah.
I counted down. I played the intro
get in
music.
on it when the get-in's good.
Yeah, but you played the intro like plenty of times to test.
Yeah, but I counted down.
I thought that was a test countdown.
So you
count down.
So you say, what did you say? Self, I think you need help.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Right,
Welcome to New Kids on the Pod.
All right, let's start over. Ready? Countdown.
5, 4, 3,
2,
1.
So then I said, no, ma'am. It's not our doors that have gotten smaller. It's your ass that's gotten bigger.
What? You said that? Wow, Tony. What a zinger.
Yeah, man. I was a savage back then.
What was the question that we were talking about before we started this terrible show?
About horrible movies?
No, not horrible. Because you said you were making fun of somebody that said that they
liked Assassin's Creed?
They thought Assassin's Creed was a good movie.
Yeah. And it was a horrible movie.
Granted, I could see how they...
Even though you watched it in theaters.
This is why I watched it. I'll tell you exactly why I watched it.
Like, how did you not know it was going to be bad just by the preview?
I didn't think it was going to be bad because it had
bad.
Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, and it had Marion Cotillard. She's sexy as fuck.
You guys just don't learn.
It wasn't Michael Fassbender nominated for an Oscar?
Yeah. For 12 Years a Slave?
No, it was for...
I think it was that movie
X-Men.
where he was a sex addict.
It's not for
It
X-Men.
was for Days of Future Past.
Or he won an award for a movie where he was a sex addict.
For
I saw it.
X-Men Apocalypse?
No.
Definitely not that one.
So anyway, I was a Friday. I remember it was a Friday. I was off because I had every Friday off during the summer, and I was bored. And everybody's working usually like in the morning, and my wife was still living in Mexico. I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So let me just go to the movies.
That was the best option you could come up with.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
It was between that and another shitty movie that was out, so I picked that one.
So
what was the other shitty movie?
Chips, I think.
Probably would have been better with
I
Chips.
was just about to say that.
Chips was actually pretty hilarious. So you're right. It is.
I
better.
would have saw Chips just on principle that you could have seen.
No, I'm lying. It wasn't Chips. I think it was
Michael
Baywatch.
Pena.
I think it was Baywatch. Baywatch was horrible
If I
too.
had to pick between Assassin's Creed and Baywatch, which one would it be?
I'd rather watch Baywatch.
Baywatch was really bad.
Yeah, but it's got The Rock
Yeah, but it was still
and
really
Zac
bad.
Efron. I'd still rather watch that.
I
over
probably would have
Assassin's
saw Baywatch only because it had Hannibal Buress in it. Like
That's true.
Yeah, did he have a small part?
Yeah, a small part.
I would have saw it because of them.
But anyway, I thought Assassin's Creed was going to be good. I was wrong.
But you have to live by the knowledge that every movie based on a video game is bad.
Yes, except Mortal Kombat.
That's what we were trying to discuss. Okay, Mortal Kombat for its time was,
Awesome.
I wouldn't say awesome. The movie has not aged well.
Oh, no, it has
I
not aged
watched
well.
it the other
Terribly.
day on Netflix. And
It has not aged well at all.
Well, 1 or 2.
No, two was garbage.
no, one.
Well, they're both pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 2 is worse than 1.
Oh, 2 was so bad.
But 1, no, that's a comic book. That's a video game movie you can set your clock to. I mean, name a better one.
If you have like a shitty,
If you name a better one, I will agree with you.
a better video game movie,
Yes.
that's a thing. They don't exist.
You guys clearly never seen Blood Rain.
I don't want. Is that
What?
is
or anything directed by Uwe Boll.
Uwe Boll, like House of
Dead
the
or
Dead?
Dead or Alive.
Dead or
Dead or
Alive.
Alive.
Was another one.
Remember we watched that?
That
horrible.
was fucking bad.
I'm trying to think. I feel like there's been
They have
maybe
Jamie Kennedy. Was it Jamie? No,
Jamie Presley.
Jamie Presley.
I mean, I think the top 3 video game movies are Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and Mario Brothers.
You know, I've never seen Mario Brothers.
What?
You're
How
not,
have you never
you're
seen-
not missing out.
Yeah, you're
on
not missing a whole lot. It's got your boy John Leguizamo.
Fuck that guy. I'd rather watch Spawn again.
That was a horrible movie
That was
too.
bad. But what was the other one you mentioned? Street
Street
Fighter.
Fighter.
That was fucking bad too.
That was bad, too.
I wonder how they. Who thought it'd be a good idea to cast
Jean-Claude Van Damme is an American.
a French man with
No,
a thick sack?
He's Belgium.
I thought he was
from
French.
Belgium. He's
All
from
right,
Belgium.
a Belgian man. French is.
But he speaks French, so yeah.
yeah,
it's, you know,
Belgian man with a thick accent as a
American
American military, whatever he
with
was.
the fucking U.S. flag on his
Yeah.
goddamn tattooed on his arm.
What's funny is
Cammy was hot.
so they made a video game called Street Fighter the movie.
Oh yeah,
So
I
they
had
made-
that.
So they made a video game based on a movie that's based on a video game.
Oh, it was so bad.
And yes, that was a horrible game.
Was it a bad game?
Yeah, it was terrible.
I never played it.
I played it.
Have you ever seen clips of it?
I don't
They
think
just
Google Street Fighter the movie the game.
it's almost like they
Hilarious.
It's almost like they Microsoft clip art the
Yeah.
actors' faces onto.
Yeah, it's kind of like okay. Imagine Mortal Kombat. You guys remember Mortal Kombat 2 and 3?
Yeah.
How they kind of had the realistic.
Yeah, well, the first
Yeah.
one was pretty realistic.
Yeah, like for its time, you know.
Right.
Well, they had actors that would that had the motion,
like motion capture.
Yeah.
I
So-
actually-
No, it wasn't motion capture. I think it was like actual video, like they videotaped
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Well,
and then they used the moves.
well,
Side
you get the
note,
gist of it. Imagine that.
I had autographs from the original.
Creators.
No, the actors. Liu Kane. I had his autograph. My
Oh,
mom.
nice.
I guess he was a doctor in my mom's hospital. Excuse me. And she got an autograph.
Damn, I'm gonna get this kid off you.
Did somebody say anything?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Somebody commented on our YouTube.
Yeah, this guy comments all the time.
I like thin.
Shout out to Hooded Dude.
Shout out wait, Hood. Okay, what did he say? What did Hooded Dude
Says
say?
I like Thin Mamba. You should bring him back sometime.
Damn.
Get him off you, Mamba.
Oh man, I'm my first YouTube comment hater.
How does it feel?
I always knew this day would come, but I didn't know how I would react. My feelings are hurt. I thought I would be able to rise above it, but
No. Are you gonna be petty and look up this guy and start like trash talking him back?
no, I'm probably going to give in to peer pressure and start purging after I eat now, just to live up to his standards.
Oh, Streets of Rage, Street Fighter.
No, just Street Fighter,
Yeah.
the movie, the game.
So yeah, so imagine like a
Not
like
Streets of Fighter.
Streets.
Oh.
Oh my God. Streets of
This guy put
Fighter.
Streets of Rage, and I.
So imagine like a Mortal Kombat style engine, but with Street Fighter characters.
Oh,
and it is not good.
Not
There you go,
only
Street
can I
Fighter, the movie
imagine
game.
it, I played
Yeah.
it. Can you watch the
Yeah,
trailer?
go to right there. You can see like Street Fighter, the movie, the game.
Will that pull us? Probably not, right?
I want to pause it real quick while it loads.
I thought you had fast internet.
I do, but it slows down a little. It's the browser. It slows down a tad because of
So you're
the
getting
recording.
got.
No, the recording software.
Is that
takes
is
up
that
a lot
is
of-
that the official the official statement from Comcast from Xfinity?
has
They're like,
nothing to do
oh,
with-
it's your browser, and you're like, oh, okay, it's me.
You mean it's Chrome? Yeah, it's Chrome's fault.
Definitely, that's what it is.
No, it has nothing to do with that either. That's because we're recording video. There you go.
All right, so play real quick, just so you can get an idea of how bad this is. You can like forward it a little because
I want to see. I want to see the characters.
It's all the characters from
yeah,
the game.
those are the actual. Oh, Balrog,
It's a DJ.
DJ,
Zangief.
Zangief,
Oh,
Bison.
He was the best one.
that is the word. Like, can you go back to Blanca and just see the terrible?
Dude, Cammy is sexy as fuck.
Cammy was attractive.
That was what's her name?
Who's Sawada?
I think that's a good. That's
That's just a made-up character.
just a made up one for the movie.
Oh my god, Blanca. That's horrible. What the fuck? What's Cammy was what's her face? The one that sang
Oh, Kylie Minogue.
Kylie Minogue. Yeah,
Really, is that her?
yeah. That's
I didn't know
Cammy.
that.
How did? How come there's no volume? Did you turn it down?
No, it's just there's no volume.
Let's get
Whatever,
some
it's
volume
fine.
so you can see how the
Oh
awesome
my
sound
God.
effects.
There's no volume on this video.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That means you won't get pulled.
Look how terrible they're moving.
Oh my God!
Hey,
look
that was like
dude, that was the saddest hurricane kick I've ever seen in my life. Junker, you gotta go find one with volume. So this is
what the fuck is he doing? Biting his head off?
so that our audio only listeners could just listen to how bad this is, just to have an idea.
Street Fighter the movie right here. Can I use this one? Super combos.
Yeah, sure.
I think something's wrong.
So there is volume. You just don't. Your shit's fucked up.
Are we recording at least?
Yeah, we are. It's just this.
All right. Folks, we're having technical difficulties.
You figure someone that has been podcasting for how many years, Mamba?
It was working. We just tested it before
Has
we
had
started.
multiple shows.
We played the intro music.
Cannot do the basics.
All right, then that means that we don't have to go through by segments now because we don't have the music to do segments.
Hold on. I got this. Keep talking.
So we don't have to do segments, right? So I could do my gripe right now.
No, you can't.
All right, do your
Oh,
gripe.
here I got you.
What'd you do?
Nope. Do your gripe, Mamba.
All right, I'm gonna do my gripe.
Don't do your great. We're talking about fucking Street Fighter. You're jumping to
It
the.
was a terrible game.
And I want to get some sound so people can listen to how bad it was, but you can't get that shit to work.
Also,
It's not working.
but we're still recording, right?
Yeah. I got audio and volume over here. It's all good.
All right. The point is that there has never been a video game movie that was good. At least
Mortal Kombat.
none that I could think.
Like an actual good one. The Resident Evil one.
The first one wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Okay, the first Resident Evil one wasn't bad. And then they just got ridiculous.
Yeah. I know. Play a Street Fighter video again.
I think the most disappointing one to me is probably Max Payne. I don't know if you guys ever played.
Yeah, that was
Max
a great
Payne.
movie. Or a great game.
It's a great game, and it
You're
almost
talking about the movie? Oh,
Yeah.
It was because it had Mark Wahlberg and Mila Kunis.
played like the game played like a movie. It was like a detective noir movie that you could have easily have translated it into. It was a game that you could have easily translated into.
Because it almost feels like the game is based on a movie.
yeah.
But no, that did not translate.
But they took some parts of the game and then just mix it in with shit.
Too many questions.
On top of it.
Did you cut Mamba sound off?
Yeah, I did.
I couldn't hear him.
Yeah, I cut everybody off.
Okay.
I was just asking, make sure that audio worked all right.
All right. So this is Street Fighter, the movie, the game. Ooh, Akuma.
Oh, Akuma, he wasn't in the game. I mean, in the movie.
Someone probably. Oh, this isn't it then.
Yeah, go back. That's just the super moves. We don't want to see that shit. We don't want to see sad. Just go back to the.
No, it is it. He just was. Akuma wasn't in the game. I mean, in the movie. Or was he? Maybe I missed something.
No, he wasn't in the
All right,
movie.
forward. You see some action. That is the slowest loading video.
No, it's because I'm looking for the spot. Right here.
Yeah. Oh, Hadouken!
I like
I want to see the hurricane kick again.
I like the general
There it is.
disinterest. The general disinterest of that scientist in the background. These motherfuckers are here fighting, and he's just trying to get his science on.
Which guy?
All right, you'll see. Hold on,
Why is he biting his face off?
because he's Blanca.
Oh, there he is.
That
there.
guy, the guy in the doing science, and he doesn't give a shit about the street fight that's going on.
That's just happening
in
like, in
his
the back.
laboratory.
Like, is he not worried that some of that equipment is going to get damaged?
Yeah.
There's a guy who's fighting who literally electrocutes things around him. That could be
You can do some research on that.
that's some kind of hazard.
Or no, I mean, just do some research on this.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
deformed man.
I'm sure whatever he's looking at in the microscope is not as interesting
Yeah.
as what's going on right behind
Let's
him.
figure out how this caveman could produce electricity.
And defy the laws of physics.
He looks horrible.
Yeah, this whole game looks horrible.
Yeah,
Why is he not green?
because he
Because
wasn't
that would
green in the
cost too
movie.
much money.
Yeah.
You know how much green paint costs?
Ooh, 2-hit combo.
Instead, they made Blanca look like one of the Geico cavemen.
This is before Geico, though.
Yeah. So yeah, it's an all-around terrible game that nobody likes to talk about.
Oh, I like that sound for the points though. That's cool.
That's the
Yeah.
only thing that you can like about that.
Yeah.
Learn to fight, not to fail. Flail. There's an L.
So yeah, I wish it was we could see John Claude fighting, but we don't want to waste too much time. We already spent enough time on this already.
Yeah. On a shitty game that's based on a movie that's based on a game.
Anyway, yeah. All right, guys.
So what was your gripe, Mamba?
Let's get to Urban Dictionary word of the day.
Grape.
No, people have been clamoring for Urban Dictionary word of
This
the day.
podcast is off to a terrible start. We need to turn it around fast.
All right, well, I'll turn
right
it
now.
around with Urban Dictionary word of the day because this word is actually quite hilarious. It's funny not because it's like
I already saw
funny,
one.
but it's funny because it's stupid.
Okay.
It's stupid funny.
All right, what is it?
The word is Nutflix. What is Nutflix?
Is that like porn?
Is that the Trump Tower in the back of your computer screen?
Yes, it is.
Very interesting.
Anyway,
What
What does your wife think about that?
a weird choice of
it's okay because every time I get mad at her, I'm like,
Wallpaper.
man, I wish they would have built that wall before you got here.
you should like just get out some measuring tape and start measuring her. And when she's like, "What are you doing?" She was like, 5'5". The wall just got that much higher.
That would be hilarious.
See what she says. She probably wouldn't take it too kindly, right?
She wouldn't care. She
So-
got a great sense of humor. Sometimes.
So Netflix.
Netflix.
Is Netflix like subscription based porn?
No.
Okay, I got nothing.
Mamba.
It's a certain movie or something that you put on that you know you're not going to watch, just so you can get it in
No.
as an ambiance.
No.
What is it?
It's completely not what you guys.
Okay.
Not even close.
Damn, we were way off.
Netflix, a movie rental by mail service for squirrels.
So fucking stupid.
Exactly.
What
It's
the
so funny.
fuck?
So here, let me use it in a sentence.
There's a sentence for this?
Yes. Which is why it's.
Who would-
I don't know who did this, but I was browsing Urban Dictionary and
did this? Some
I came up.
12-year-old
on
that
this.
thought it was funny?
That's what I thought. I thought it was so funny because it was so stupid. So it says Squirrel 1, have you rented Over the Hedge yet? Squirrel 2, no, but I'll get it off Netflix and watch it on Nut Inside. Squirrel number 2, but there's portable Nut. You can watch Nut outside,
Oh, kind of like on your phone.
I guess.
Interesting.
So anyway,
I don't.
I was really counting on you to turn this podcast around.
I mean, the one time we needed you the most, when
And
we're
you
like, all right,
You just
we
did
need
it.
the moment Mama said, turn this around, and you're like, I got this.
The problem is you kept on turning until we were right back where we started. You did a complete 360.
Instead of
So-
a 180, you did a 360.
whenever you guys say Netflix,
That's
you
not gonna
will
happen.
hear.
You're not going to hear that. Yeah, that's not going to be heard throughout the day.
You never know. You might say Netflix.
You might.
Yeah, sure. Well, I might say throughout the podcast.
Is there anything exciting going on in anybody's life?
No,
Not for you. We seen your room. It's not your room anymore.
no, it's my wife's room.
It's like, did she change the lighting in there too?
No, it's the exact
It's
same.
like so much brighter.
It's the same.
Did she put up new curtains?
And my mom did.
She took down all the posters you had.
I had a poster.
Shirtless men.
I had one cereal box of Anthony Pettis, and he had a shirt on.
I feel like there was posters of guys
Yeah.
in there.
No, there was no posters.
I don't remember, but I remember there was. It's a lot more masculine feeling.
It
there.
had it had my UFC figures.
Oh, so you had shirtless figurines
Yes.
What did she do with them?
She put them away.
in the trash.
No, she just put them away.
Junkyard.
But
You don't have to take that.
I mean, yeah, I do.
She's from another country.
So what do? Deport her?
No, you threatened to deport her.
But she knows it's a bluff because she's like here legally. I can't deport her.
There's ways.
Yeah, you got to find some way to like.
There's ways.
Yeah.
We can't talk too loud though.
Why?
We don't want her to know. We don't want her to know you're playing.
I'm sure she won't care. Maybe she wants to go.
I got exciting. Well, not exciting, but we're gonna go on a trip.
That's right.
Oh yeah, you guys going to
you going on a trip,
Nolans? Yeah, I'm going on a trip.
Where?
Las Vegas.
When?
You ain't going to Vegas, line second
When
shit.
you guys are going to be in Nolans?
Bullshit. You're actually going to like Fucking
Wisconsin.
yeah.
I'm going to the Dells.
You're not even. You're gonna go to like the border.
He's going to like Kankakee.
You're gonna go to like.
I'm gonna go to Kenosha.
and that's it.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some cheese.
And since Myra doesn't know any better, she's gonna think it's like a nice place.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that was Canada.
Look, there's the
That was
jelly.
really-
There's the Jelly Belly factory.
Canada's really nice, right?
I'm pretty sure she'll know it's not Canada though.
We're taking a trip to New Orleans
Why?
for funsies.
Because it's been a while since I've been home. I'm getting homesick.
And I just want
This
to
is your
point,
home.
No.
and I just want to point that out that I'm going to New Orleans, and it was pretty much short notice, but I found a way. So, if anybody ever says anything about me not going out to drink again, I want you to fucking hear this.
You're not gonna say who because you're in the business.
I'm not going to say who.
because you're not in the business of filling out your homies. You ain't in the business.
This
of selling
message goes out to whoever it applies to. You know who it is.
Okay.
But-
If the shoe fits.
Okay, so maybe I didn't go out to drink one night, maybe two.
Maybe 3.
I don't know.
But
But I've
you-
always,
variety of
first of all,
nights.
I've always been there.
but
Uh-huh.
you will be in New Orleans.
But I will be in New Orleans. I found a way to go there on short notice, and I don't have all the much money saved, but I'm still going anyways. So if anybody ever says some shit about me not going out to get a drink, you can go fuck yourself, man.
Is that said person going to New Orleans?
Yeah. And I'm going to make sure he never stops drinking. I mean, you know what? I don't even have to make sure. He'd probably do it on his own. I wouldn't even have that job won't be that hard.
Will he be drinking this stuff? Look what you got.
Oh,
This
no,
black-
that's
this
too
black
fancy.
and gold stuff?
That's too fancy
Now,
for
we'll
him.
be drinking like some 100-ounce Miller Lights.
Shout out to our reverse sponsor, Goose Island, for providing us with this dry hop 312.
It is good beer, but it's apparently it's hard to refrigerate because it got lukewarm very fast.
I think it was given to us lukewarm.
No, I literally left it in there for 3 hours.
Well, it was still warm when you gave it to us.
Well, it's not my fault.
it
also-
actually is your fault.
No, it's not. It's my refrigerator's
Also,
fault.
I would like to say, like, I kind of feel bad for Junkyard now because I was getting Saturday everybody went out, I didn't go, and I got some serious hate messages from somebody, and he was like, "All right, have a good night, Junkyard." I was like, "Ugh," and then he was like, "All right, I meant my bad, Chris." I was like, "Ah."
Ooh, he was just going down the list.
So is that how you feel, Junkyard?
What?
To have no one to like, is that how you feel like when nobody likes you?
That? What?
Well, he used your name
Yeah.
as an insult to
Basically,
me.
Mamba experienced
Well, it's
not being liked, so he wants to know how you deal with it on a daily basis.
Oh,
But I feel Junkyard.
I don't-
I feel Junkyard like sleeps soundly at night.
yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I don't
He
give a
doesn't
fuck
lose sleep over it.
yeah. It's weird. It's like the weirdest thing.
because I don't care what people think.
Like I have FOMO. I'll lay there and like, I should have went out. But I feel like Junkyard is like, nah.
Yeah,
Well, no dust off my dick.
that's right. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. If they say, "Oh, you guys just start talking shit," I'll just be like, I think it's time to go to sleep." I'll just ignore you.
Wake up fresh
Fresh and easy. Yep.
Fresh as lettuce.
without a care in the world.
Yep. And then I'll read your messages and I'll laugh, ha 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 ha. And then I'll go back to doing whatever I
As
was
you're
doing.
enjoying your breakfast at Alexander's.
Yeah. While you motherfuckers are still hungover.
With no hangover. Nice.
You guys are hungover, fucking feeling like shit. Wished you guys would have died in your sleep.
Hey, I feel like shit, and I wish to die all the time, whether I'm drunk or not.
Mama does too. He wishes he was in a coma.
Speaking of wishing to die,
Do you age when you're in a coma?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course you do. What kind of stupid ass questions?
Yeah,
is
but
that?
like, I mean, what if they hook you up to machines where like they provide you nourishment? It's like you're not.
I'm still gonna age.
Yeah, it doesn't stop you from aging.
But don't you age like slower
No.
I basically
because you're not placing any exertions on your body?
my life.
No.
I live my life as basically like I'm in a coma, and I'm still aging.
I live
I
my
sleep-
life a quarter mile at a time.
I sleep like 10 to 12 hours a day, and I'm still getting wrinkles. Oh,
Yeah, you sleep a lot.
yeah, I don't think it's good.
I think all you do is eat and sleep.
It's getting that way, yeah.
Damn, Mamba.
The other day,
I thought you were trying to lose weight.
yeah, that happens. The key word, I was gonna try.
Oh, I gotcha.
I didn't succeed.
2019. That'll be the year of Mamba.
Didn't succeed, but you know.
Everything's coming up Mamba this year. What are you talking about? McDonald's has a new vegan.
What would make
burger.
you think I would eat a vegan?
The
You know
all-
what
the all
would be a
beef-
come up for you if McDonald's had an ass burger because you would just eat it
That'd be your
straight
favorite
ass.
burger. A beef.
They make anus,
Junker be all over.
pure anus beef.
anus beef. I think it's called Angus.
No, he knows what he's talking about. He knows exactly what he said.
Anyway, they made the all beef sandwich or the all beef burger. Mom, aren't you excited?
No, that worried me when they say, "Yeah, this is an all beef sandwich."
What
I'm
was it
like,
before?
What the fuck have I been eating beef? I have eaten
Pink slime.
probably thousands of cheeseburgers in my life. So you're telling me, out of all that beef that I ate,
None of it was
a
beef.
quarter of it was beef.
The other 75%, ooh, we may not know.
Cardboard.
But going forward, now you're good. 'cause
So-
No, but not all burgers. Only specific like
What-
the quarter pounder.
Only specific ones.
Yeah, like quarter pounder.
So if I get like a Big Mac, there's a chance.
No, that one is. I think that one is actually was one of the original. All
Oh,
beef.
it's so if
what about the Mac Double?
Nope.
No, because it's probably the cheapest thing on the menu.
also the Mac Double, there might be like
25%
yoga
meat.
mat foam in there
Yeah.
as filler.
Yep.
Holy shit, that is crazy.
So why does it taste so good?
I don't know.
Man.
They have this. They have magic sauce.
That is weird that they could just get away with that. Like, hey, you guys want real meat?
What was the other thing I posted? Oh,
And I like how people are like cheering, like, "Oh yeah!"
Yeah.
Like you guys not realize, you guys are like not concerned about what you've been eating like for the past I don't know how many years.
Mamba's not.
But now, like, no, Mama's concerned. Mama's like, what the fuck have I been eating? Most people are like, yeah, McDonald's is doing the right thing. What the fuck?
Well, I remember I seen it. I forgot which movie it was. Was it Thank You for Smoking or something? But I remember a movie where they were talking to a cattle rancher and or I forgot what it. Basically, meat doesn't have to be 100% meat. There's like a percentage that they have to meet.
That wasn't Thank You for Smoking. That was something else. But yeah, I vaguely remember what you're talking about. But yeah,
Like
I think it was like a documentary.
It like has to be a certain percentage.
Was it Super Size Me?
Probably, yeah. It has to be like, yeah. I think it only has to be like 60%.
That's why
meat.
Taco Bell ground beef isn't 100% meat. It's
I
that
believe
pink
that.
slime.
I don't know what the fuck they do with Taco Bell.
Yeah.
So basically, I've been eating Play-Doh my entire life.
I mean,
Like I could have gone down to my local retail store, bought some Play-Doh.
they're closing Toys R Us, guys.
Oh no,
How do you
Yeah.
guys feel about that?
I
they're,
mean,
they're putting Jeffrey the Giraffe down.
Yeah,
I stopped going to Toys R Us as soon as I discovered the internet. So
I know everybody. That's why they're closing. But still, it's sad. Come on, that was our childhood.
It is.
Come on, I don't want to grow up.
Well, they probably don't. Kids don't
I'm
buy
a Toys
toys
R Us
anymore.
kid. No, they're too busy with fucking YouTube and shit.
Or yeah, their phones.
iPads.
Yeah, they don't need toys anymore. I mean, I did have fond memories of Toys R Us
I had great memories of Toys R Us.
when I was like a kid. When I was like a little kid, and I was the only child before the rest of my sisters were born. My old man, he used to just like get hammered drunk, and then we used to hop on the bus down to our local Toys R Us, and he'd just buy me whatever I wanted.
I know, is that supposed to be funny? It's hilarious.
I mean, that was a stipulation. Like, we'll go get myself a toy, but Daddy has to get nice and sauced first.
and at least he didn't drive.
Yeah.
It's true. He was responsible.
Oh, there was some times we drove
or did he not
when my
have,
mom was working.
or did he not have a car?
I don't think my dad has ever owned his own car. I don't think he's ever had anything worth having in his name.
Does he rent?
Does that include his kids?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, he's
At least Mamba
Get
does.
him off, you dog!
he's He's
Get
like,
him off, you mamba!
huh? Oh shit. He's fuck. What do I say? Your life is meaningless. I don't know what to say. Yeah, and when I think he wouldn't actually rent. Yeah, I guess he would find people and like, yeah, you could stay here. People that are kind of cool with him. He would just live with them, and then he just wouldn't pay them rent. I don't know. It was a weird thing. It could be very convincing. I don't know why people put up with his baloney. So,
I remember going to Toys R Us I remember that's where I got my Super Nintendo. Back when it was the hotness.
Oh,
I don't think Super Nintendo was ever the hotness.
Didn't Toys R Us
Are you
have...
fucking kidding me?
Sega Genesis.
Oh,
That's
you're
where it
being a
was at.
oh, you're being a troll. That's,
Sega Genesis.
You're being a
That's
What
where
do
it
you
was
say?
You're
at.
being a troll.
What do you say?
He's saying he doesn't think Super Nintendo was ever the hotness.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Sega Genesis.
Is that why like they remake them and people go crazy for them?
People are stupid.
They have plenty of retro Sega Genesis at where I work, and they're just sitting there on the shelf.
nobody wants them?
Sega was a superior product.
I don't think so.
It did. It had better.
They had a
It
few
had better
games.
graphics.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
You know how cool, like going to Toys R Us?
And plus, it had the add-on, that 32X bullshit.
That
At Toys R Us, they had
it
like
had Sega CD.
that nobody bought.
they had like a wall, right? And it had pictures of video games you can get.
Yeah.
And then you would like, yeah, I want that game. And then I would get super excited when the guy came around, like, and gave it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember like we had to go. They had the little pouches, and you grab the little stick. The
Oh, the
sleeve,
little
Yeah, oh, yeah,
paper.
the
and then,
yeah.
and then you walk up to the front, and then you pay for it, and then you go behind. There's a guy behind a cage.
Oh yeah. I
And then
remember.
You give him the receipt, and it gives you your
Like it was prison commissary.
yeah, like it was commissary. Yup, that's exactly what it was.
Those are the days.
Yeah.
Now you could just skip all that and like, all right, I'm just gonna download it on Amazon or download it straight from
Your console.
my console.
Yeah, but I used to love just.
Speaking of that, that's my gripe.
Well, you can't use your gripe yet.
First of all, why
This-
didn't anybody
this-
tell me?
This shouldn't be a gripe. This is common sense.
Yeah, this is common sense.
Nobody fucking told
This
me.
isn't the gripe. I don't even play the gripe music for this.
First of all, apparently on PlayStation Plus you can get free games.
Yeah, every month.
Well,
Yeah, it's just like Xbox.
not only
Live.
did I not know that, I also didn't know that I had PlayStation Plus, and I've had it for well over a year.
Did you pay for it?
Yes, I did.
How'd
you
not
pay
pay
I
for it?
don't remember.
Or because you got the PS4 as a gift, right?
Yeah.
Did that person buy you the PlayStation?
No, because I went to check my membership, and it's on my card. I paid for it. And nobody told
well,
me.
you've been playing online this whole time, haven't you?
Yeah.
How the fuck?
I didn't know you had to pay to play online.
Yeah, you idiot.
Well,
Well, now you do. Yeah, when they first came out, you didn't, but
Right,
then
and
they
not-
got
but
hacked.
PS4
exactly.
they
they
still
got-
and they still get hacked.
Yes.
Even if you pay for it.
Well, you get hacked.
yeah.
Other people get
you
hacked.
get
as well.
hacked. I don't get hacked. Anyway, the point is, not only did I not know that, but I could have gotten free games every month for the past year, and I didn't even know.
Yeah, I mean,
And to make things worse, one of the games that I bought was free
at one point.
at one point.
What game was it?
Some game called Transistor. And I remember because I was talking to my brother about it. I was like, oh, you should play this game called Transistor. He's like, oh, like I downloaded it. I haven't played it yet. It was free on PlayStation Plus. I'm like, huh. I'm like, I should get PlayStation Plus. He's like, don't you have it? I'm like, I don't think so. I don't remember paying for it. He's like, well, I'm pretty sure you do. How do you play online? I'm like, I just go online. So like I logged into my PlayStation. I looked. I'm like, oh, sure enough, I've had PlayStation Plus for the
Yeah,
past
you
year
would've
and a
been able
half.
to play online if
Yeah,
you
well
would-
now I know.
You're an idiot.
The point is, nobody told me, and that upsets me.
I would-
I am livid.
Are we supposed to like hold your hand through
I
life?
am fucking livid that nobody told me
That's a stupid
that I
gripe.
could be getting free games.
You know what? That's just the side effects of having too much money. You know what I mean?
So
You just buy shit you don't even know.
my,
what it is.
my friend's like, you didn't notice them charging your card? I'm like, I don't notice $60.
If $60 went missing from my account,
Wow,
my whole life would be turned upside down.
So you are in no way equipped
Yeah.
to handle any type of emergency.
I bet you have a title account and you don't even know you're using right now. You got the max one, so you could listen to lawless audio.
Sick fucking
Lossless?
title.
Yeah.
So I can listen to Flack.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
That's my gripe.
you're
is
dumb as
that I have
fuck.
shitty friends.
But like, before you got your PS4, you were playing. Were you playing Diablo?
Computer games. Yeah.
I was playing Diablo, yeah.
Oh, that was on the PC though. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You don't
And
pay for that online, do you?
No.
No.
And then before that, I was playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on PS3 like all the time, or fighting games on PS3. But
With who?
there's a large online gaming community.
Maybe
For PS3?
Maybe,
No, I'm saying before.
Oh, I thought
In
you.
the past.
I thought you meant like recently.
Oh, no.
Before you got your PS4,
No,
like
I'm saying
recently.
'cause he mentioned Diablo. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I just played on the PC.
No,
and then before that, I played on,
I
on
misunderstood.
PlayStation 3, and I never had to pay for anything.
I apologize.
So when I got PS4, I assumed it was the same thing.
I never had a PS3. Did you have to pay to play online
No.
for a PS3?
No.
No.
No,
Oh,
they just
okay.
started that to a PS4 or PlayStation Plus.
Oh.
You've always had to pay for Xbox.
Yeah, I know
That's why they've never gotten hacked.
that they've never gotten hacked.
Remember when I got the Xbox Live? That shit was crazy. I was like, holy fuck. That was badass.
What do you mean when you got the Xbox Live?
Like when I first signed up for Xbox Live, because I got the Xbox when it first came out.
Remember we used to play Dead or Alive all the time?
It was awesome.
That's my other gripe. Is
Can't you say that for later?
Fighting games, current generation fighting games. Now, I can't speak for every fighting game out there, but it seems that so Dead or Alive came out what year? Like this is like in the aughts.
2005.
No. 2002,
2003, 2002. This is like early aughts.
Wait, which Dead or Alive?
3, because that's the first one that was on. No, Dead or Alive Ultimate was the first one online.
Yeah.
So
That
Dead
was
or Alive
2000,
Ultimate.
that was like 2002, 2003.
So early aughts. Anyway, so it's this fighting game. Me and Joker used to play it all the time, and it was like amazing because
Better than Tekken?
it had a lobby system where you go into a room
Oh, and you can watch people play.
and you
While
have like
you're
a little,
waiting.
you have like a little avatar, and you can jump into a room. All these people running around. You can interact. You can customize your little chibi, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And when you go into like to fight, you can either spectate, like just
Or
watch,
just wait.
or just you wait in line. And you can play the round robin where winner stays, and you know,
Right.
or like however you want to do it, like the one person fights everybody regardless whether they win or
Yeah.
lose. You can do like
Or
tag
just
team,
rotate.
and since it was tag team, you can play like you and your other friend versus 2 other people.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be local. You can be like anywhere.
That sounds like a great fighting game
But
user face.
It was.
It gets better. They also
This was an Xbox.
original
360
Xbox.
Or no, Xbox. Yeah,
This is the
Xbox.
original Xbox. And what was amazing is that they had the ranking system, which a lot of games actually use now. Whether like if you beat someone that's a higher level than you,
You automatically move up.
you don't automatically move up, but you get more points than
Right.
if you were to beat someone lower ranking
Oh,
or
yeah,
at your
yeah,
rank.
yeah, yeah.
And then that person would lose points based
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
So if you lose to someone that is way lower level than you,
You lose a shit ton of
shit ton of
points.
points. There's a cap. I think it was 1,000.
Right.
And the
But
most
still,
you can,
it's a lot.
Exactly. And the most you can win is 1,000.
Yeah.
But if you beat someone at your level, you only get 100. So it was rough because if you're really high ranked and you lose one match, that's minus 1,000. You have to win 10 matches in a row at someone at your level for you to get those 1,000 back,
Yeah.
or beat someone that's like way higher
Right.
than you, which is
and if you're already that high,
when
then
you're already
it's
that high,
gonna
it
be
gets really hard. And I remember I got to like the highest rank, which was a double S, and it got to the point where like other double S's were beating me, and I was losing 1,000 points. I was like, it's fucking ridiculous. But
tough. And you know what's fucked up is that people really high ranked would create new accounts, and then
Yep.
Oh, that
they
makes
would
sense.
play as like low levels, just fuck
Yeah,
everyone
just
up,
shoot
just to
straight
like,
up.
And I remember I came over to Junkyards and I would play on his account because Junkyard wouldn't play that much online. I mean, we play each other all the time, but he wouldn't
Yeah.
really play So he was like maybe like a B rank. So it goes B, A, and then S, and then double S.
Oh, okay.
So I was a double S, and I would jump
No,
on.
I got lower. I think there's like C before that.
Well, yeah, I'm saying, but you were a B.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just going the ones above it.
Oh, yeah.
So I was
Joker was like,
I was like, wait, I
no,
wasn't
no,
that
no,
low."
sir, you are mistaken. I was not a B. I was definitely a
a
D.
C or a D. No, he was a B. I
Don't
remember.
give me that much credit.
And I remember I would come over.
I was actually pretty decent. I mean, I wasn't good, but I was like,
no, you were
know.
good. You just didn't play as much
Yeah.
with other people online. I mean, I remember me and you played all the time. So I remember like I would come over when we'd go out, whatever, and like while you would get ready, I'm like, oh, let me just play some Xbox. So I would jump on, and I would just like be totally annihilating, and then people would be like, damn, because your name was like DJ Danny or something.
Yeah.
It's like, DJ Danny, bro, like, are you really a B? What the fuck? I'm like, oh no, that's my boy, man. I'm actually like a
Playing on
double
his
S. Like,
account.
oh, no wonder. Bro. They're all like fucking confused. But anyway, the point is, they actually punished rage quitters.
Oh,
Those that
yeah.
don't know, if you rage quitting means that if you're about to lose a match and you feel salty, you disconnect your system. So you either close out the app or unplug your internet, and it basically forces the connection to be cut, and therefore the match is null.
Yeah.
So
But they would deduct points for that. It's like if you lost.
basically,
Oh, no.
what Dead or Alive did.
Different games do it. Like, which game did I use? Halo?
FIFA does it.
Halo, I think it was Halo. They used to, like, if you quit a certain amount of time, or was it Call of Duty? They'd
They'd ban you.
not ban you.
Well, yeah, but they'd, like, suspend
You would
you or
have to, like, wait a
that-
while.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That may have been. But I'm talking about for fighting games. Because in a lot of the fighting games that I played after that,
They don't do that.
none of them had
Yeah.
it. Like Street Fighter.
Actually, there's still games till today still don't do it.
I know because I play
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z a lot, and yeah, if you rage quit, and that's it.
Yeah.
So if you play a rank match, which a lot of the ones you like want to win, and you're about to win, someone could just disconnect, and yeah, well, you're fucked. And I remember Dead or Alive, if someone
It'll count it
rage
as a
quits,
loss.
it'll automatically, like, whoever, if you lose a connect, like, it could, obviously they have the technology. If it existed then, I'm sure it exists now, that if someone disconnects and the other person is still online, then obviously whoever's still online gets the win.
Yeah.
And it was awesome because people could rage quit all they wanted, and it didn't matter because they would still lose the points.
Yeah.
You could plug back in, reboot your game, and you lost the match. And I remember Marvel vs. Capcom didn't have that. Street Fighter 4, 5 doesn't have that. Some other games that I played for the didn't have that, and now I play Dragon Ball Z, and it doesn't have that. It's like, why is it so difficult? Like, I don't understand why they don't.
I know, this was back in Xbox.
Exactly, and it took a while for games to like catch up to that because I remember
Dead or Alive is a badass game.
I remember games came out after Dead or Alive, like for the 360, and didn't even have that intuitive lobby.
By far my favorite fighting game of all time.
It's like, come on, and this is a game in the early aughts on the original Xbox. So anyway, that's my gripe. Is that developers, they need to step it up. Obviously, the technology exists. They don't even have to innovate. Just copy what's already been done. That's what most people do anyway. So yeah, that's my gripe.
Hell no, motherfuckers! Wake the fuck
That was
up.
the
fucking rage quitters.
longest gripe known to man.
Oh, what's your gripe?
Should I do mine now?
Yeah.
No, just wait, because it's already. We got so much more show to go.
Do it to piss off Junkyard.
I think I had multiple gripes. I have to figure out what they are.
All right, we'll think about it. Anyway, so yeah, Dead or Alive. Great game.
Awesome game.
I never played any of them.
The last one I played was the one for Xbox 360. I still have it upstairs.
I think it was 5, right?
You think so?
I never played
I think.
5.
Well, technically, I think that was the last one that came out.
Yeah, that was I never bought that one because we were beefing.
Yeah, we were broken up, and I remember I bought it and I would play with myself and like sad and cry and be like, I wish I had someone to play with me. I'll play online and I'm like, this sucks.
I remember I didn't buy it because I'm like, well, I remember I played with Junkyard. We used to play Ultimate and 3,
Yeah.
and I would always beat you with Halo
Oh yeah.
because I had Master Chief.
It had Master Chief in one of the ones.
Now, Junkyard, you play FIFA and you don't know when to quit.
I never quit. I'm not a quitter. Well, yeah, I am, but not in games.
Which is commendable, but at the same time, you're really bad at it.
I'm not bad at it because I fuck people up online. I'm just bad against specific people like Alejandro.
Like all your friends.
No, like the other day, I was playing
From what I
Alejandro.
hear, you can't beat any. You can't beat.
Well, I haven't played anybody in a long time. Last time I played.
I heard Alejandro beat you like 5-0.
Last time, yeah, he does. Last time I played
not even that
Alejandro's brother, I beat him. The last time I played him, I haven't played him in a while. Last time I played him, I beat him, and he was all pissed. I haven't played
Which
your brother
brother?
in a long time. The younger brother.
The one that broke your ankle.
Yeah, whatever.
So he's breaking your ankles in life and in video games.
No, I beat him
Damn.
last time I played him.
Oh, so you got your revenge in? Some would say revenge against him?
So the other day I was playing Alejandro, and we were playing. The first game we tied 1-1. The second game I was up 3-0, and then I just fell apart. He ended up beating me 5-3.
Probably because the pressure of winning.
I think that's what it is.
You probably self-sabotage yourself. You're like, oh shit, I'm finally going to win.
I think I play better from behind.
I don't think I can handle this.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
But anyway,
You play better taking it from behind. Too.
yeah. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
I think you were up and you were close to winning, but then you realize that that's not your part in this universe. Your part is to lose.
So speaking of taking it from behind, you want to update us, Mamba, on your new favorite show?
I'm talking about Glee.
Which one?
Glee.
Oh, get it? Because there's a lot of guys in there that take it from behind.
Hey, man. For a long time, I thought the idea of Glee was silly. Like,
I mean, isn't it?
this was...
Back in
Like,
the
this
aughts.
show was like the end of the... It was like 2009 it came out. But this show had people, like, had millions of fans. It's all people were talking about. It was like the epitome of pop culture. And I was like, what the fuck is the point? It's just a bunch of people singing. And then I watched Glee. It's well written. It's a hilarious show. For those of you who aren't into show tunes and singing, the show is really funny.
It's show choir.
Show choir, whatever. It's really funny. Jane Lynch is great. She makes a show. Most of the characters are pretty memorable, and you like them. Some of them are not so memorable, and you get tired of them. But I'm on the second season right now, and I'm glad I'm watching it. But I also have a gripe about it. Hit the gripe button, Junkyard.
To grab about me?
No.
Yeah, just hit the gripe button.
Oh,
hit
hit
the
the
gripe
gripe. I just said it's a gripe about Junkyard.
All right.
Well, we have plenty of those to go around.
Hell no, motherfuckers! Wake the fuck up.
So, I've been knee-deep in Glee, and I love it. But the thing I don't like is how the utter commitment to the actors are. And if you've paid attention, if you kept up with the show or you know about them, some of the actors aren't all that great. They're kind of terrible people in real life, but they have such a relentless fan base.
Now my boy Grant Gustin.
The guy who played Flash, I haven't got to that part yet,
Oh, okay.
but he's on Flash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fine. I'm talking about somebody like Corey Monteith, who plays
The
Finn.
guy that died.
He died from a drug overdose, a heroin overdose.
Is it the one that
Leah Michelle
yeah, that was
dated?
dating? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, didn't your girlfriend just post like something like she's watching and she misses him?
Yeah, that's all I fucking hear. And I hope she doesn't listen to this podcast. But ever since we started watching Glee, I guess she was knee deep in the show, and then he died, and then she never watched the rest of it just because she was so heartbroken, which is fine. She's my girlfriend, let her have her crush. But people were sobbing over this guy, like he was a martyr. He just died from a heroin overdose.
Maybe you shouldn't do heroin.
Yeah.
The heron.
Yeah. Maybe you shouldn't do heroin. And, people were trying to say, oh, it's really sad. He was troubled. Look, I have a high A score. Never once have I wanted to do heroin.
Not only that, but you didn't have the means to
Purchase heroin.
live your life any way you wanted. Like,
Yeah,
Like
he was probably a millionaire, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
he was very well off.
Yeah, he was well off. This show is at the
He's
peak.
like he's like a 30-some-year-old who's still
playing a 16-year-old.
playing a 16, 17-year-old. So obviously he had good looks.
Yeah.
He had a youthful appearance. Had a really attractive girlfriend.
Mama could play a 16-year-old.
If I shaved and lost half of my
No, I think right now you can play.
You could play like two 16-year-olds.
Get him off you, Mama! I was complimenting you and he took that compliment, turned it around.
If I was a 16-year-old, does that mean Tony would want to fuck me?
Get him off you!
Get him off me! Get him off me, Junkyard! Damn, bro, get you off me!
Anyways, I understand it was sad and people were a big fan of it, but look, we all make decisions in our life. You got to deal with it. And if you say, "Oh, it's really sad," there's plenty of other people who pass away in this life, and they had a lot less, and they didn't do drugs. That's all I'm saying. And don't even get me started on a fucking Puck.
Oh,
Who
the
the fuck's
pedo?
Puck?
The pedo.
I don't watch Glee. I don't know. What they're
So there was
Well,
a
obviously you're not going to know that watching the show. But after, he got caught with pedo porn.
child porn. Yeah.
So
it's pronounced pedo.
he had a lot of pedo. He was like pedo bear.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, he got arrested, went to court, and he was due to be sentenced on March 3rd.
This month, this.
Yeah, this happened.
This year
happened recently.
So before, I guess he figured his life was over,
So he killed
so
himself.
he killed himself. Yeah.
he hung himself in the.
It's probably better off. The world's probably a better place.
Which is, you know what? I don't know the guy. He had pedo porn, which is kind of the terrible thing to do.
Right.
But everybody was like, "Oh, it's so sad that he killed himself."
No, it's not.
Bitch, he was watching child porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
pedo.
fucking pedo.
Yeah.
He
Not only that,
he deserved to die.
For you to get arrested,
He actually got off light because he killed himself.
he
He should have rotted in jail.
He would have gotten killed in jail.
Good.
He would have gotten pounded in jail.
Even better.
You catch my drift. But
Like I said last
because-
episode, all pedos
oh,
should
and
get ass raped.
I like how Junker is taking a strong, firm
Oh,
stance.
I didn't listen to that.
Oh, you missed it. He was
Should I
all about
listen to it?
he was all about pedos at the end.
I was not all about pedos.
So his gripe was that how some pedos are worse than other pedos.
That's not what I. No. That is not what I
So,
said. That is
what-
not what I said.
You don't need to listen to the whole episode. Just go back to the last episode and listen to the last 20 minutes.
On the pedo scale, what would you rate him? Because nobody knows if he did anything, but he had pedo porn.
Pedo porn is just as bad as doing stuff.
I like how he's coming out swinging. Right now. See, Junker's like, you are not going to mix up my words. Not today.
Because
Because trust me, I'm looking for cracks.
I know you are. Because
I'm looking for cracks in your.
You're an instigator.
And no, you're pretty solid today, Junkyard. This is a stance you should have taken last week.
Motherfucker, I hate pedos. I always have.
Last week you were like, oh, these pedos are annoying. These pedos not so much.
That's not what I said.
What the fuck are you talking about, Junkyard? Aren't all? Because his gripe was, I have a gripe. My gripe is pedos. I'm like, yeah, it's like a general gripe. Like
That's not really a gripe.
That should be like a general consensus thing, not really a gripe.
That should like
you know what really grinds my gears? Certain types of pedo.
That's like somebody saying, you know what event I didn't like? The Holocaust. Yeah, I don't think anybody liked the Holocaust.
yeah. That's
The Nazis did.
Dude, I don't think they liked it.
But yeah, I like your firm stance, Junker. You're growing as a person. I can admire that.
So, I guess that's the gist of my gripe. Just because somebody's a celebrity, you know, celebrities still do bad stuff.
Yeah.
They don't get a free pass just because they're good looking or they can sing well. People do bad stuff.
Yeah, and they're saying sometimes they get a pass because they're famous.
Yeah.
Or they get sympathy, like, oh, that's so sad. He was troubled. Like, would you say that about every other pedo out there?
Yeah. No.
I mean, I'm sure it's the exact same situation. Just one of them is on a TV show, one isn't.
Exactly.
But he must have had a good amount.
No, motherfuckers.
Because for them to
up.
arrest you and
You just can't have one picture on
No,
there.
you
have
gotta-
to have like terabytes.
you gotta be.
But I think not only do I think
It's got to be to a point where you're also
distributing
almost
it,
like you're
yeah,
probably distributing it,
redistributing it.
or redistributing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was bad. He probably like if it was to the point where like I'd rather just off myself. He must have had a lot of pedo porn.
He shouldn't have offed himself. He should have just took it in the butt.
Do you think he would have got sexually assaulted in jail because he was a pedo?
Yeah.
Or because he was in Glee?
Both.
He would have gotten double.
They used the excuse that he was a pedo, but it was really because he was in Glee.
Oh. So like when he gets his first pounding, just fucking being a pedo, you pedo,
Yeah.
and then like
Sing me a song.
This
sing
is-
your song, and then the next guy, this is for being on the fucking show. Glee.
Yeah, this is for taking Finn solo. Oh, this is for getting Quinn pregnant. Oh, these are all
Spoiler
These
alert.
are all Glee references. It's a good. Other than that, it's a good show. It's hilarious. You have to have an open mind.
You know what show I'm rewatching, and I realized I thought I remembered it very well until I watched it over again. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't remember half the shit that happened in the show. Breaking Bad.
I've been meaning to rewatch it again.
Yeah, I watched it when it aired, but I'm rewatching it with my wife, and
Are you watching Breaking Bad or?
Breaking Bad.
Or metastasis.
Yeah, but
No, I'm watching Breaking Bad, not Metastasis.
For those who don't
Not the
know,
Mexican version.
Metastasis is the straight up novela Mexican version
yeah,
of Breaking Bad.
which
It
is
is a gem.
the same exact thing.
The same script.
In Spanish.
It's just Spanish.
Did
actor.
that continue to go on or
No, I think they finished.
Well, they finished it because it was one episode
no?
every day.
But I'm saying like, did it like do the exact same storyline as Breaking Bad?
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I
I don't
think
know
it
how
did
far
though.
it went.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How far did it go? Because I only remember it like seeing the first season.
You actually watched it?
I didn't watch it, but I just remember like the first episode came on, and then I didn't hear anything about that.
Oh yeah, I think it followed. Well, I know the first season followed the storyline.
Yeah.
I don't know if the rest of it did, but yeah, it went through it pretty quick.
It was Walter Blanco.
It wasn't his name, was it?
It was Blanco.
Was it really?
And then Pinkman was Rosas.
What the fuck?
It was interesting.
But anyway, yeah, I'm surprised how much I don't remember that show. There's a lot I don't remember about
Do you
it.
remember it? Like, does that mean it's good or?
It is good. It's still as good as it was the first time I watched it.
You just don't remember much.
there's just a lot of things that I'm like, wait, I don't remember this happening. Especially this last season. The very last season, I remember almost nothing.
Yeah, for a while, like I forgot how his spoiler alert, how his brother-in-law
Died.
not only died,
Yeah, I forgot about that too.
but found out he was
He was Walter White or
Heisenberg.
Yeah.
He was on the John.
Yeah. Well, I remember that part. That part stuck with me, but I forgot how he died. And I watched it again. I'm like, he's gonna die, isn't he?
How did he die?
Like I know he dies. I just forgot how he died. And when it was happening, I'm like, holy fuck,
Did
he's
he
gonna die. Which is it's good and bad. It's good that I forgot a lot of it because it was like watching it like new all over again.
Spoiler alert: he was killed by those like white dudes, right?
Yeah.
At the end. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's a great show.
It is a great
Some would
show.
say the best show ever.
I don't think so.
I am rewatching *Halt and Catch Fire*.
I'm still not caught up to this last season.
Dude, last season was great.
I haven't watched last
I'm
season.
rewatching the first one. I think the first one's probably one of the best.
The first season was really good. You should watch it, Mamba.
I'll watch it eventually.
You know what other show you should watch? Suits. Now that's a show you can set your clock to.
You know what's another great show? Fresh Off the Boat.
How did I had a question. Isn't Prince Harry's wife?
Yeah, Meghan Markle. Yeah, she's in that. She's sexy as fuck.
So she like
FYI.
had a major come up then, right?
Well, she was on Suits before she met Prince Harry. So
Yeah, way before.
No, what I'm saying is like, yeah, she was on Suits before, but I mean, she wasn't a household name.
No, yeah, she became a household name because of Prince Harry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, if you would ask me, do you know who Meghan Markle is? I'm like, no.
If you would have asked me, I would have told you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
if you would have asked either
If
of
you
us,
would have asked Junkyard, you'd be like, I'll tell you exactly what she is.
I wonder how that. So she just met Prince Harry and was like, yeah, she's the
she's
one.
sexy.
Oh, I've seen pictures of her. She is very sexy. He just knew.
The only thing I don't like about Meghan Markle, which don't get me wrong, I still like her. I still think she's sexy. The only complaint I have of
I
her
want to hear this.
is her legs are too skinny. That's it.
I would love to hear the complaints that she has about you.
I'm sure you can find a lot.
Like if you
I mean-
tweeted at her or some shit like Meghan Markle, your legs are too skinny. And then she saw a picture of you and she's like, ugh.
Yeah, she could say a lot of things about me.
She was like, I wish parts of you were skinnier.
A lot of parts.
Hey, we'd be a perfect couple. I could give her some of my extra fluff into her legs, and that'll make my
feel like
body more like her legs.
I feel like she would tower over you. She looks tall.
I don't think she's that tall.
No, Prince Harry's tall.
Let me see. Let's go. Let's find out. Let's Google this.
that.
How tall is Meghan Markle?
Yeah.
My girlfriend found that out the other night that I like-
5'7". She's not that tall.
well, I mean
I'm taller than her.
that's kind of tall for a woman, 5'7".
I don't know because lately I've seen a lot of tall girls like Taylor Swift's like 5'11".
Well, maybe if she puts on heels.
Who else was I? Some other girl, Charlize Theron. That's the other one that surprised me. She's like 5'11". That's fucking tall. Like that's
How tall
almost
is
6
Prince
feet.
Harry? Oh yeah, look.
Oh no,
You did it again.
Fix it, Mambo.
I don't know how I'm supposed to fix it.
Just hang it back up.
Oh shit! How tall is Prince Harry?
6'3". Oh, it was right
6'1".
there. Oh, 6'1".
Oh, but that's in. That's in-
Prince William is 6'3".
Wait, is that metric?
Yeah, that's what I was. Fuck, you stole what I was gonna say.
He's 6 meters, 6.1 meters.
Dude, if he was 6 meters, that's tall as fuck.
Well, they don't have feet, so he must be 6.1 like yards.
How much is he in stone?
Oh shit! I was gonna. God damn it! I gotta say it faster. Their mom was pretty tall too. She was.
Yeah, 5'10". She's pretty tall. Yeah, because look, like I'm telling you, I was looking up like Charlize Theron. I was watching something with her, and she's tall.
You watching The Italian Job?
No, I was watching something else with her.
Monster?
Oh,
Fast and
5'10".
Furious?
No, you know who else is tall? That's who surprised me. It wasn't Charlize Theron, even though she is tall. Jennifer Lawrence.
5'9".
No, dude, she's like.
It says right there. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, 5'9". Yeah, 5'9". That's taller than I expected. I thought she would be like
pretty tall.
5'6".
Nicole Kidman's like 6 feet tall almost.
Almost, yeah, 5'11". Scarlett Johansson short, 5'3".
Well,
Scarjo?
Nicole Kidman is a bird of prey, so it would make sense if she's.
Nicole Kidman was sexy as fuck back in the day.
I've never thought she was.
Back when Days of Thunder, she was sexy as
Look
fuck.
up Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise. I want to see them standing next to each other.
Oh yeah, she's tall as fuck. She towers over him.
Nicole Kidman always reminded me of some like majestic bird, very avian like.
Yeah, dude, she towered. Look at her. She's fucking way
Poor
taller
Tom
than her.
Cruise.
Look, she was sexy back in the day, like right here. She's sexy in this picture. Look at that. And this one. What the fuck?
After watching Going Clear, is it like? Do you see why she was like? Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, of course.
can see why
she
Katie
was. Well, she
Holmes-
was a SP, a suppressive person.
I can see why Katie Holmes said, I'm out.
Yeah, deuces. I'm taking Shiloh and we're dipping out.
Did you hear that Tom Cruise is gonna be a new Green Lantern?
No way.
Swear to God, I just read it.
From where?
It's probably not a reliable source, but I still
Yeah.
read it. Look here,
I guarantee.
I'll
he
Google
won't
it
be.
to you.
He's too
What
old.
if he is? So, Hal Jordan wasn't that young.
He wouldn't be. They wouldn't do it. Do you know that Tom Cruise was originally supposed to be?
Look, see right there. Even Screen Rant wrote about it.
Why it makes
Cinema
sense.
Bland. Who Green Lantern Corps considered is Hal Jordan. See, look. Hal Jordan actors down to Tom Cruise, Joel McHale, Bradley Cooper, Ryan Reynolds.
Joel
Armie
McHale?
Hammer.
It said Ryan Reynolds, who already played.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that's not a reliable source.
Cineblin's a very reliable source.
But that's just that's an opinion piece.
You got 3/6/2018.
But that's not news. That's like why it makes sense. Why Tom Cruise.
Well, yeah, because the reason they're writing this is because there's what do you call it? Rumors that he's going to be the next Green Lantern.
No, otherwise they would say there's rumors. They wouldn't
it
like.
Probably is right here at the top.
No, it's just one of those hack pieces. Like
Right here. Oh shit, where'd it go?
Okay, well, whatever. I don't care.
It's like anybody on the internet can say, "Oh, I'll give you 20 reasons why this."
After
person
weighing
should play this
after
person."
weighing the reports, it seems a stretch to assume the reports aren't connected. The most obvious explanation still begins with Warner Brothers trying to convince Tom Cruise to nab the lead in Green Lantern Corps. As previously rumored, the deal would be tenuous based on little more than the fact that Tom Cruise hasn't made many films with the WB. But add in the recent shifts in leadership, and it's even clearer who Cruise would be working with the star's producer.
Okay,
His
you don't have to read all of it.
No, I'm just reading that
You don't
first.
need to read it all. And besides, nobody really cares that DC still's making movies.
Flashpoint's gonna be good.
The what?
Flashpoint,
No, it's not.
it is.
I'm just, they're gonna find a way to fuck it up.
Have they even managed to get a director?
I think they did.
No, directors have been dropping out left and right.
Yeah, no, but I think they got it.
Anyways, Tom Cruise was considered to play Tony Stark at first, and I'm glad they went in the opposite direction.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Imagine how much more powerful Scientology would become.
I don't think they will grow in power.
Yeah, they would.
Dude, there's too much negative press about Scientology.
This was back in 2008. If they saw Tom Cruise as hero Iron Man, if they saw him as Tony Stark,
You know what? I think the only reason they didn't have him is probably because they couldn't afford him.
that's true.
Because I remember they got Robert Downey Jr. in a bargain because he was like completely like
Yeah, he was on the come up.
yeah.
That's true. Good old Robert Downey Jr.
Well, yeah, he was on a low.
So are you guys excited for Infinity Wars?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm excited, especially since they pushed it a week back.
You mean a week up?
Oh, a week up. Yes.
Am I invited with you? Am I gonna can I go with
Would you
guys?
come if I invite you?
Yes, because this movie was filmed with IMAX camera.
The
I
whole
checked.
thing?
Yeah.
So then should I get 2 tickets? Put you down for 2 tickets?
Yes.
All right, I will put you down for 2 tickets. Mamba, should I put you down for 2 tickets?
Let me consult. Yeah, just put.
I'll put you down for 2 tickets.
If your girlfriend doesn't go, you could always invite Alejandro to take her ticket.
I'm gonna take that weekend off too.
What weekend is it?
The 27th.
Well,
that's a
Thursday.
midnight
Yeah,
show.
but Thursday 26th. No, it's 7:00. Regal Webster Place. Look at that.
Oh well,
We're not going there.
No, I know you're not going there. I'm just saying. I'm like showing you.
Oh,
There's
okay.
there's show times that are available
Yeah.
earlier.
Like
that
there's
day.
already early. I should probably check. I should probably make sure I have my alerts set up for.
Because I'm sure those are going to go off. Do you think? How much money do you think this movie will make?
I think it'll break $1 billion easy.
Break records? Because Black Panther's like knocking records out left and right.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
I saw it.
It was. I mean, it's with good reason. It's a good ass movie.
I saw it a second time.
See, look,
Was it
Marvel's
just as good
Avengers.
second time around?
Some would say better.
Ooh.
What'd you say?
See, it's Marvel's Avenger Infinity War to be shot entirely with IMAX RE2D camera.
Nice. Yeah, I saw it a second time and I was like, "This." Well, the reason why I saw it a second time, is because my girlfriend really wanted to see A Wrinkle in Time.
I saw that movie.
Oh, and
it was
She saw
horrible.
she saw the reviews. Like as we were going there, she was like, "I don't want to see it anymore." I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "Rotten Tomatoes gave it like a 42%. Were it justified?"
okay. So this is the thing with what do you call it? I will do what do you call it?
No. No. I'm not gonna let you steal mine.
Mamba's movie review. I hope I don't.
We did it last week.
For those of you who are listening, I do not consent to this theft of my one segment. I did not give authorization to Junkyard.
Anyway,
No,
All right,
Junkyard.
drop that.
Knowledge.
my movie review for Mamba's movie review. I do not give this movie Mamba seal of approval.
I'm not giving you my seal of approval, just so you know.
So, A Wrinkle in Time by Disney, starring Oprah, Reese Witherspoon, Mindy Kaling, Chris Pine,
Sounds like a star-studded cast.
and a bunch of other people I don't know. Oh, you know who else made a brief appearance? Michael Pena. Great.
oh, I love Michael Pena.
I do. But he was only on there for like 5 minutes, if that. Anyway, so the movie, I'll give you a brief synopsis of the movie. The movie takes place here on Earth, And basically, this little girl, like her dad, is a scientist who's Chris Pine, played by Chris Pine, and he's a scientist and he's trying to find other ways to get around the galaxy. And he figures out that there's a way that you can use your mind to like travel to other parts of the galaxy, and he travels to another part of a galaxy, which is hence the wrinkle in time, even though it has nothing to do with time, but whatever.
Because they fold space.
They fold time and space, I guess. And then he goes through that. And then he like disappears and nobody knows where he went. And the little girl's like all like heartbroken. Oh my God, my dad's missing. And she goes, looks for him, whatever, blah, blah. So the first like hour, maybe like 45 minutes is boring as fuck. I was falling asleep. I was watching them like, what the fuck, when is it going to get? Like, it just like, it takes forever to get into and it starts like this like convoluted like story. And I don't know, it was boring. It was boring as fuck. But once it started getting a little bit towards the end, it started getting better. But it was just too, I don't know. I feel like the idea was very solid. I think that they could have, if they would have like taken more time, I don't know how long it took to make it, but I feel like if they would have thought it out better, the fucking movie would have been fantastic. I feel like the actors were good. The acting was fine. The story was solid. They just didn't put it together well enough. It was boring. I don't know. It was okay. Out of Mamba's Dicks, I will give it, out of 10, I'll give it 5. 5 Mamba dicks. Which, if anybody knows Mamba, that's not enough to satisfy anybody. 10 dicks won't satisfy anybody. So, if 5, you can just imagine.
Very well, Junkyard. Very well. I hope you're happy.
I am.
I'm quitting this show now.
I thought you quit already. Did you say he was a guest today?
Damn, bro, get him off, you dog.
I thought, I like talked to myself. I was like, I can't do that to him. I just can't abandon them. What will they have to lean on? Now I know that you don't deserve me. Neither of you do.
Do you know your worth?
I know my worth. I can take my talents elsewhere.
It's not much, but you know it, right?
I know it.
What do you have the podcast been knocking at your door?
I got some things in the works. Can't say anything for sure. Can't say for sure.
By in the works, you mean like
I got
sleeping?
things in the works, Junkyard. Things in my pipeline. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, we had an email list. We should tell Mom about the email since he didn't listen to the last episode. The email from Pancho about how it was physically impossible for you to piss on your asshole.
I mean, we were sitting here trying to reenact or try to, like, in our minds, trying to figure out how
you pissed on your butthole.
How you piss on your butthole. It's just the science does not add up.
No.
The biology doesn't
unless
line up.
you folded time and space like a wrinkle in time.
Yeah.
Then maybe you pissed on your asshole.
You know what? I really forgot that I talked about that. And having you guys remind me, it's kind of embarrassing. But maybe you guys are just aren't as gifted as me.
So the only solution or explanation we could come up with is that,
Always if you have a small gooch.
is that your gooch is very narrow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the
didn't.
the distance between your anus and your pee-pee is a lot smaller than most people.
Maybe I didn't.
But if that's the case, that means that you have to wipe up.
Maybe I didn't like piss in my asshole.
Because if you wipe down, then like your sack is gonna just smear.
All right, maybe I just didn't piss. Maybe I didn't piss in my asshole. Maybe. You know, after thinking about it, maybe it's kind of hard. It happened pretty fast. Maybe I just hit my butt cheeks.
And you thought it was your butthole?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's a
I was
little more
scared.
believable.
It's a lot more. I got a wide load back here. Very possible that I pissed on my ass cheeks.
Well, you had us in quite a quandary. It was quite a conundrum.
I should listen to this episode to see how long you guys talked about.
It was actually really good. I heard a lot of positive reviews.
Oh, did you guys?
So, did anybody say to replace Mamba with my...
So shout out to
my cousin?
Did
your
your cousin
for
what did
coming
your
through.
cousin say? Did he add in on anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should listen to it.
No, I'm not. I don't want to give you guys the satisfaction.
He
He's got that gift, that natural gift.
The gift
for
of gab.
podcasting. Yeah.
the gift that Junkyard lacks.
Yeah. Which is like his cousin is the only reason Junkyard's failed podcast lasted as long as it did. It would have lasted longer if he would have just done it by himself, actually.
We were a great team. What are you talking about?
I doubt it.
We were a fantastic
All
team.
7 episodes?
We had 9.
Did it bring back memories?
I thought it was 8. You had 8 episodes. Number 9 was never aired because you were canceled right before.
Yep.
Did it bring back memories? Like, hey, Let's get the band back together.
Yeah.
That was the band we getting back together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started. If you listen to the podcast, you'd hear that.
I don't want to give you guys the download. Especially if I'm not a part
We
of it.
don't need your download.
Damn, he's saying we did well enough without you.
And you won't, whatever our ratings. What was the rating on that?
Well, we're
episode?
not here to discuss. We're not here to toot our own
Let's
horn.
just say
We're not going to brag.
it was better than any other podcast we ever had. Highest rated episode ever.
Higher than the Dr. Cologne?
Yep.
I don't believe that. Higher than the 3-year, or no, the 100th episode?
Yep.
I don't believe that at all. I don't believe you. You're a fucking liar.
It was a good episode.
It was.
I'm glad.
Shout out to your cousin.
Shout out to Andrew.
Glad maybe this is an exit for me.
You know
No.
what? At first we were a little like weird, like, oh man, how are we gonna do it without Mamba? He's like a staple of our show. He's like the backbone because Junker doesn't have one, and Mamba's got more than enough for plenty of people. So we need him. And then here comes Andrew, like nothing, just sits on down and just carries on the show. It's like, man, this is
That's fine.
pretty good.
Consider me Harry Styles because I'm out.
Consider you Zayn Malik.
Yeah. Striking out on my own now.
Who's the biggest star out of One Direction? Harry Styles?
He's
No, not Harry
always-
Styles. Who's
Zayn.
no? There was another. Was there a third one?
No, it was just Harry Styles and Zayn. The rest of them were
Nobody's.
British guys.
Oh,
So in celebrity news, you guys heard about Stephen Hawking?
yeah, he died. Oh, which leads me into my gripe. Hold on. Are we? Should we just? Oh yeah, let's do news and we'll talk about Stephen Hawking for a second.
Because that is newsworthy.
It is newsworthy, but let me do our crazy news story, shall we?
Sure. Which, by the way, since Stephen Hawking died, did you guys know? Fun fact: everyone in the world just moved up in the smartest person in the world rankings.
Ooh. So is Mamba smarter than he was yesterday?
He is.
Good job, Mamba. I'm proud of you.
Damn right.
Anyway,
Everyone moved up a spot.
you know what that means? It's crazy news story time.
That sounds like semi-entertaining news story time.
So, speaking of, not only is this a crazy news story, but it's also one of Tony's segments.
Damn, Joker is stealing all your segments. Or our segments in general. It's Conspiracy Corner?
Yes. Conspiracy Corner / crazy news story. What? So, the Pentagon admits once running UFO program, but not if truth is still out
I
there.
knew it.
So, this is based on Washington Reuters, so we know it's legit. The Pentagon acknowledged on Saturday that its long secret UFO investigation program ended in 2012 when U.S. defense officials shifted attention and funding to other priorities. But as to whether
Thanks, Obama.
the Advanced Aviation Threat Identification Program has continued to investigate UFO sightings since its funding ended 5 years ago could rank as unexplained phenomenon. The New York Times reported on Saturday that a hush-hush program tasked with investigating sightings of unidentified flying objects or UFOs ran from 2007 to 2012 with a $22 million in annual funding, secretly tucked away in a U.S. Defense Department budgets worth hundreds of billions of dollars. Its initial funding came largely at the request of former Senate Democratic leader Harry Reid, the Nevada Democrat long known for his enthusiasm for space phenomena, the newspaper said. Yet, according to its backers, the program remains in existence and officials continue to investigate UFO episodes brought to their attention by service members. The newspaper said the Pentagon openly acknowledged the fate of the program in response to Reuters' query. The Advanced Aviation Threat Identification Program ended in 2012 timeframe. Pentagon spokeswoman Laura Ochoa said in an email, "It was determined that there were other higher priority issues that merited funding, and it was the best interest of the DoD to make changes," she said. But the Pentagon was less clear about whether the UFO program continues to hover somewhere in the vast universe of the U.S. defense
Get it?
establishment.
Continues to hover somewhere.
Get it?
Pun
And
intended.
Oh, yeah.
the DoD takes seriously all threats and potential threats to our people, our assets, and our mission to take action whenever credible information is developed, Ochoa said. What is less in doubt is former Senator Reid's enthusiasm for UFOs and his likely role in launching the Pentagon's initiative to identify advanced aviation threats. If you've talked to Harry Reid for 60 seconds, then it's at least surprising thing ever that he loves UFOs and has an earmark to study them. So, or Reid himself said in the tweet linked to the Times story, the truth is out there. Seriously. So yeah.
So it's out there. They just won't tell you. If
Exactly. So they didn't.
So the truth is out there. They just won't tell you where it's at.
Exactly. So basically, the Pentagon actually had a UFO program. They just never
Admitted it. Until
Till
after
now.
it was
canceled. It's canceled.
Oh.
But that doesn't mean like they found anything. It just they're.
But it doesn't,
mean they didn't.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. I mean, they didn't find anything.
I got a question.
What's your question?
Does anybody actually like care if we find UFOs?
Yeah,
Why?
because that means we're not alone in this universe.
I don't think we're alone,
I don't think we're alone either.
but I think the idea of UFOs is kind of romanticized. Like I'm sure there's like the universe is ever expanding. It's infinite. There's probably millions upon millions of planets out there, and I'm sure they carry life, but not in a science fiction way. It's probably some stupid fucking bacteria,
Like an amoeba.
Yeah, some single-celled organism that eats its own shit, and that's it. Or maybe there's some fauna, some flora out there, something, but it's not little green men who are flying around. And
How do you know though, Mamba? I mean, there's millions of galaxies in this universe.
okay,
Why wouldn't?
that's true. By that logic, then it is possible.
Yeah.
It is possible. But like, what are we gonna get out of meeting them?
Advanced technologies.
They'll just give it to us.
The secrets of the universe.
They'll probably just look at us and be like, "Yeah, you guys are
Yeah.
something else." They're just gonna wipe us out.
Yeah.
No, they'll look at us and be like, "Man, Earth goes hard."
That's
A
true.
lot of you probably won't understand that reference, but it's funny.
because we fucks with Pangea.
Yeah.
You fuck with the war?
No, they'll with their advanced technology, they'll be like, "Oh, those guys like it's like the Europeans meeting Native Americans for the first time. Like, oh, we can just take what they want for these.
They're just
fucking
gonna wipe
Yeah.
us out.
They're gonna trade us. They're gonna trade us some fancy crystals that we think are superior technology. It just turns out it's
Rocks.
yeah, it's rocks that just glow. Here, we'll give you these for the entire continental U.S. Great, give us your space rocks.
But
No,
Yeah.
first they're gonna give us those space rocks for a small space. Like
and
just
then they're
give just give us like some shitty place like
Yeah.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they're gonna be like they're gonna start expanding.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we're the ones in reservations.
and then everybody in the U.S. is gonna have to go down to Mexico where they belong. And then
Yeah.
not only that.
it's gonna be like Elysium.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
But that didn't involve aliens.
No, but it'll be like that, but with aliens.
And not only that, like
that was a good movie.
most
was-
people on this planet don't even like each other, and they're a different color skin. And
Imagine like
A
introducing
different
a new species.
species.
a whole new species, and we're supposed to.
Yeah.
like
Could you
them.
imagine all the people that voted for Trump that want the wall? Build that space wall. Don't let those aliens
No,
in.
they'll be the first ones to like, yeah, let them come on down.
No, they wouldn't.
I
Those
hope
are
not.
those are real illegal aliens.
Yeah. You know, just to protect this country from illegal aliens, like space aliens, every week or so, before everybody goes to bed, just the whole country just takes your AR-15,
Shoots into the sky.
shoot it in the sky,
Just to be safe.
Just shoot it straight up in the air, just so those fucking aliens know not to mess with the good old U.S. of A.
Earth goes hard.
Earth goes very hard.
Because we fucks with the war.
Just aim our guns straight into space and start shooting. We don't give a fuck what we hit.
That's right.
Just so they know if they
You-
touch ground in this soil, they're dead.
Do you remember Independence Day? There was that one scene. It was that where they had the news story going on. Like the authorities say, don't shoot your guns at the spacecraft. We want to spark an intergalactic war. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's our crazy news story / a conspiracy corner. Everyone loves a good conspiracy. Anyway, all right, let's go ahead. Let's get to our gripes. Even though you guys already did
Hell
some.
no, motherfuckers! Wake the fuck up.
You
got
got another gripe, Tony?
No.
Mama, you got another gripe?
I do have another one.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go for it.
So my gripe is okay. Trying to think of the best way to explain it. Do you guys all know? Well, I know here we know what culture appropriation is, right? We know
Yes.
the idea of it. For For those who don't know, culture appropriation is when a certain ethnic group supposedly steals something that another ethnic group does, and it's usually white people who are getting accused of culture appropriation. Like if
Dreadlocks.
Dreadlocks, or
Braids.
if Kylie Jenner has
No, not dread. I think it was cornrows.
if Kylie Jenner has cornrows, and then somebody's like, "Oh, look at this bold new hairstyle that Kylie Jenner's wearing," then everybody's up in arms. I don't believe in culture appropriation, especially if you live in the United States, since it's such a melting pot of ethnicities and cultures. People are bound to, share stuff that we get from other people, which is fine. So I don't really cry foul when it comes to culture appropriation. I don't make it a big deal. But I was on Instagram the other day, and I have seen the silliest shit I have ever seen.
What was it?
And I didn't want to be one of those.
Was it Bella Hadid?
I don't want to be one of those.
Oh, that was so bad.
Those culture appropriating liberals who are like, yeah, you can't use that. But I got close to it. What are you guys talking about, Bella Hadid?
No, he's like, was it Bella Hadid when she was...
Oh, when she was talking slang?
Yeah.
Yeah, that stupid bitch. Anyways.
Homeboy can get it.
So I got this girl that I follow on Instagram, she posted about this one Instagram site or page called Mexitrend. And Mexitrend, what it is basically it's a company that they go to places in Mexico, buy a bunch of Mexican goods like blankets, grandma dresses, stuff like Mexican clothing. Mm-hmm. They buy it for the low, and they come back to the United States and sell it online for like 4 times as much.
Damn, I should get in on this.
But, which is, all right, you're free to run whatever business you want. But if you go to their Instagram page, it is the silliest shit ever. Because they have, the closest thing that they have to a Mexican on it is this one Asian girl. She might be Filipino, which is like basically if you're Filipino, you're basically a Mexican. But that's it. The rest of them is just middle-aged white ladies wearing the same clothes that your grandmother wore, like the gowns with the flowers in it and everything.
Yeah.
And they're charging you like $40 for it.
When it's like $2 in Mexico.
Yeah, it's like, $2 in Mexico. And then they had this picture of this character from Coco. Her name was Grandma Coco. She sits in a rocking chair. She's wearing a grandma dress. And I'm like, yeah, Grandma Coco gets it. She's on the trend. No, bitch, that's how she dresses. That's normal for her.
It's not like she's not trying to make a statement.
Yeah.
She's just being her.
She doesn't think it's fashionable. That's just something that she could wear while she's cooking and washing clothes. Oh, you going through it? Look at this shit. That is the whitest baby I've ever seen. And look, I usually don't like to get too liberal and say this is offensive, but this is pretty silly. Original mini dresses, and no, you just bought it from some old lady in Mexico.
$42 for this.
Yeah.
Mini.
Look at that shit.
What the fuck?
Look
You
at
can
all
buy that shit cheap as fuck in Mexico.
And they do. They do.
There's
buy
an
it.
Asian right there.
that one Asian girl.
Why didn't I think of this? This is a great idea. There's stupid people to buy.
Would you have nothing but like Caucasian women as the models?
No, I have a bunch of paisas. I know plenty of
You
them.
can even have your wife.
My wife, she'd be perfect because she's brown.
Mm-hmm.
She's not Asian.
You should you could get her to make this and sell it, and just put it on
Yeah,
a
look at
couple.
these little white girls.
You can you can get her to make it and then sell it for like a ridiculous amount.
I'm gonna show her this when we're finished with this podcast. She's gonna find it hilarious. She'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, you should show it to her and see what she says. For those who are listening to the audio version of this, just type in Mexitrend on Google or something, and you'll see this website, and it is
Mexi trend.
Yeah, it is quite.
How did you find out about this?
This girl, this Instagram model that I follow.
Holy shit, this one's sold out.
A lot of them are sold out.
This Instagram model that I follow, she was like super butthurt about it, and I was like, "What is this?" I mean,
What did she say about it?
she's Mexican, and she was like, "This is inappropriate. This is culture appropriate." She was like really upset about it.
How much are the blankets?
$30
$30
for that bullshit.
And look at the names of them.
It was
Desiree,
Awa, Amor,
Ash.
Ash, Bev, Bunny, Churro, Desiree, and Dusty. El Toro, Fiesta, El Toro. I'm offended by that one. Fiesta, Finn, Flora, Forest, Frida, Fruta, Guac. What the fuck? Lila, Liberty,
Peppa.
Midnight, Nina, Noche, Playa,
Senor.
Seabreeze,
Wow.
So yeah.
Trojan, Sorbet.
I
There's
would-
more. There's 2 pages of this bullshit. God damn.
You could go down there. You can go to 26th Street and get those for like
$10.
Yeah. So when it comes to cultural appropriation, I wouldn't think that this is offensive. I'm not getting mad over it, but it's pretty funny.
So I was working at my second job the other day. You know, it's at an arena,
Yeah.
and they had a band for Latin Heritage Night. It was playing Mariachi Loco. Have you guys ever heard that? You know, El Mariachi Loco quiere bailar.
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Anyway, my boss was sitting in there, and she's pretty. Well, she jokes around a little bit, but most part she's serious. And as soon as they started playing, I was like, I'm like, why do they have that music? And she's like, it's Hispanic Heritage Night. And I was like, I'm offended. And she's like, what? Why are you offended? She got really serious. I was like, I'm joking. And she's like, well, I was thinking, like, what would you be offended about? I'm like, this is the 20th century. I could be offended about everything.
That's true.
I was like, name something. I'm gonna be offended by it.
That's right.
So yeah.
I like those, like those memes. You see that guy sitting in the table with a coffee mug. It's got some sign in front of the table, like that people superimpose.
You're talking about Chris
like,
Crowder?
Yeah, he's like, I believe this. Changed my mind.
Yeah.
The funniest one is like they photoshopped that triggered girl doing that angry face with the
Yeah.
mug, and it says, "I'm offended. Change your mind."
So yeah. I'm not up in arms about it. I'm not angry about it, but
It's stupid.
it's pretty silly.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's different because they're clearly like
Hell no, motherfuckers! Wake
profiting
the fuck
/
up.
exploiting. I don't know what's really exploiting. It's like it's not like they're forcing.
Yeah, they're buying them.
They're buying it for whatever they
Le-
sell them for, I guess.
Yeah, they're buying what these ladies sell. So it's not like they're
It's
paying
like a sweatshop.
Yeah, they're not. It's not. They're not paying them unfair wages. This is what the ladies are taking it from. But they're basic. I mean, you're basically taking from these ladies and just making a massive amount of money off of it.
I'm gonna do the same thing. This gave me the great
But then
idea. 'Cause
again-
I'm gonna bring in more shit, like
But-
not just that bullshit. I can bring in
would
tons
these
of shit.
ladies sell as much product if, say, this company didn't go down there and like buy all this shit from them?
Maybe not. So like, it's a double-edged sword. Like I'm sure these ladies are probably making money off of them. But
I mean, I think if they're really just going down there and just paying whatever they're selling them for, and they're buying what they have, like say they're selling like 20, they buy all 20. Okay, then you know what? They probably sold more than they would sell any other day.
yeah.
But if they have like a sweatshop and they're like, all right, we're gonna like pay you like 3 cents an hour to make me 1,000 of these. Okay, then that's pretty much exploiting.
Yeah, I mean the Instagram. I mean, because we were just on their website, the Instagram page, it shows them like picture of them at shops buying the stuff, and like posing with your token Mexican guy in a hat, which is fine.
Wasn't there a controversy about some taco truck or some like
Oh, it was a taco place. These 2 white girls
that went down to they went down to Mexico
and learned how to make tortillas.
and they learned how to make like the tortillas and the tacos and they started like selling them and people were like, oh, that's like they were getting all pissed. I'm like what the fuck?
Yeah,
It's like they
Rick
went down
Ba-
there and like they learned how to do it from the people that are
Yeah.
actually making
Rick
it.
Bayless does it. And his fucking food's delicious.
They didn't steal like, oh, they're stealing the recipes and
Yeah.
I'm like, they didn't steal shit.
yeah. I mean, they learn how to do it. That's what I'm saying. Especially if you live in the United States, you can't really appropriate anybody's culture because it's like there's so many cultures that live here. You're bound to pick up some shit from multiple people. My major thing with that, I'm not upset what they're doing. You know, people make money, but their website is pretty fucking funny.
That is funny.
Yeah.
They could have at least diversified a little bit.
Yeah, they could have
Got some
throwing-
Hispanics.
I'm sure.
Something.
I'm sure if they hire some Hispanics to like take pictures with their clothes, it might be even cheaper than whatever they're paying these models.
exactly.
Because I'm sure they would do it for less.
But you know what though? If their main audience is white people, they got the perfect models.
I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, it's working.
Because Mexicans ain't gonna buy that
I
shit.
did see a lot of shit that was sold out, so obviously whatever
Yeah.
they're doing is working.
some stupid motherfuckers buying that.
Anyway,
And then they're having taco night, and they're making taco night in that
hard shell tacos
Hard shell
hard shell tacos with
with like
lettuce and
cheddar cheese, or
like
whatever.
the shredded lettuce and
Yeah.
tomatoes and shit
Yeah.
like that. Oh,
ground
and
ground beef, ground beef tacos.
and sour cream.
Anyway, good great mama. That's a good
Hell
one.
no, motherfuckers! Wake the fuck
Mamba
up.
came with his A game.
Solid gripe.
So, guys, you know how Stephen Hawking died? We were just talking
I'm
about
aware. There's a black hole in your heart.
that. There is a black hole in my heart. I actually was very sad last night. Not because like I knew him, not because he was a celebrity, just because of all the things he provided us, like knowledge, like
Wait, what did he provide?
Knowledge.
Yeah,
Real.
Knowledge.
that's right.
Not that bullshit that these YouTube hacks try to sell you.
Yeah, not like
I
It
heard
was
Tyrese.
that-
for real.
Knowledge.
I heard that Stephen Hawking was one of the guys that put Ty Lopez on the cryptocurrency. He's like, yeah, I got a really rich friend.
He was one of his mentors. One
Yeah.
of the 8 mentors he stumbled upon while living in a van.
So anyway, of course, when someone dies or someone famous, something happens to them, the trolls come out. Not necessarily the trolls, but the haters. The haters come out and decide to talk shit.
Hate,
So
hate,
Stephen Hawking
hate.
wasn't being the global face of science that he wasn't like he had plenty of haters.
Really?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, you would think he didn't, but he did. So a bunch of religious people kept saying that Stephen Hawking currently is burning in hell
Oh, of course.
because he was an atheist. So So I'm gonna read some tweets of people talking shit about him. Rest in peace, Stephen Hawking. May he now have answered the question of why it is that we and the universe exist. He may now know the mind of God. Trust. Oh, and then here. Oh, yeah. It says trust and believe Stephen Hawking is no longer an atheist. May God forgive him. Rest in peace, Stephen Hawking. The Westboro Baptist Church
Oh, God.
decided to chime in. They said, "Good news. Stephen Hawking is no longer an atheist. Bad news. It's too late for him to repent of his blasphemy against his Creator and seek God's mercy. Woe unto worldly wise men who forsake God. Don't follow Hawking to hell." And they posted this video of Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden, but it's not actually the original Black Hole Sun. It's like this bastardized version of it.
Obviously, because I'm sure the real Soundgarden would be like, get that shit off your website.
Too bad.
Oh, too bad Chris Cornell's in hell too. That was mean. I think of it.
But this is their version of Black Hole Sun. I just want to give a little clip.
Somebody else.
This sounds fucking terrible.
It is horrible.
But I think it's horrible on purpose because they don't get sued.
Probably. But anyway, that's a little taste of that bullshit. But anyway, my gripe is let the man fucking he's dead now. Like, let him rest in peace. Why do you have to keep talking
What is
shit?
it? Right now, Stephen Hawking is meeting God and is sadly becoming aware how
little he actually knew.
I bet you when Stephen Hawking showed up at the pearly gates, God was like, "Oh shit, is that Stephen?" He's like, "Bro, I need you to show me how to set my DVR. I can't figure it out." Thank God you're here. He was like, thank me you're here right now.
Man, like, can you help me with the Wi-Fi?
Shit, we get terrible reception up in heaven.
So do you think the stairgate is wheelchair accessible in heaven?
No, it costs too much.
Yeah, it's Stairway to Heaven.
But don't you think if
So does he get wings or does his chair get wings?
Look, they even photoshopped a picture
Oh,
of
man.
Stephen Hawking in hell. Dude, like, let the man fucking
okay,
die.
do you think that now that he's in heaven, his voice machine sounds like Morgan Freeman?
Has to.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let's for a second say there's a heaven and hell.
Okay.
For argument's sake, we don't know if there is or isn't, but let's say there is. Just because Stephen Hawking didn't believe in a creator, why would he be in hell?
Because
He provided
didn't accept-
he provided the world with like mysteries of the universe, and he's educated people. And
if you know anything about religion, Junkyard, is that we don't need mysteries exposed. We need more mysteries.
yeah,
That
you're right.
way people don't ask too many fucking questions.
You're correct, Mamba. You are absolutely right about that.
You want some free thinkers? You know what that leads to? Sex,
Drugs
drugs,
and rock and roll.
and a good time.
Nope.
And we can't have that at the Westboro
and
Baptist
believe
Church.
is the one thing that we all need to be able to change the world.
Need faith and believe.
And right now, I believe that in this room, we have the seed that's going to germinate and that's going to explode.
Our seed's gonna explode, guys.
Well, Stephen Hawking germinated this world. He exploded this world with knowledge.
I don't think he was able to explode.
Yeah, he did. He had like 2 wives.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever see? Wasn't there a movie, Theory of Everything? Was that any
Yeah.
good?
Yeah. It was good.
I did-
Dude, we got
I-
nominated for a Best Picture.
And Eddie Redmayne
When
won an Oscar for Best Actor.
yeah,
I thought he won it for
where he dressed like a girl.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think he won for that one. He got nominated.
Danish
Oh
girl.
yeah, you're right.
He got
You're
nominated.
right. The Danish girl he won. Okay.
Yeah. But he got nominated for that one though. Anyway, it was a good movie. Stephen Hawking was.
I heard he was a total doucher though in real life.
Stephen
he
Hawking?
might have been. He might have been. But like I said,
Look, if you were rolling around in a wheelchair like that and you couldn't do anything, you didn't have the use of your dick, you think you'd be nice to people?
That's true. I'd be an asshole too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm an asshole now, and I have
Yeah.
some full use of my dick.
Yeah.
I mean, not very good use, but
I-
use
I
nonetheless.
I didn't say good or bad. I just said I have full use of it. I didn't say whether it was good. I didn't say whether it was bad.
But anyway,
I mean, he obviously meant a lot to people, so
yeah, let the man rest in peace, man. Let that. Why do you have to talk shit and kick him while
Did
he's dead?
Neil deGrasse Tyson say anything?
Yeah, he put a little thing. He put a picture of them together, and he said, we lost a great mind today, and he said some very nice words.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just let the man die. There's no reason to talk shit to him now, shit about him now that he's dead. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's my gripe.
Didn't,
and hold on, one more thing. If you're so fucking religious and you believe in God, why the fuck are you gonna talk shit about a guy when he's dead? Isn't that the opposite of being a goddamn
Well,
Christian?
they're hypocrites.
Exactly.
They're doing the Lord's work.
So they're doing the Lord's work.
I saw this.
The Black Lord, the Dark Lord.
I guess John Oliver interviewed Stephen Hawking,
Uh-huh.
and he asked him, it's like, oh, so there's millions of universes out there. So do you think there's a universe out there, a parallel universe, whatever,
Where I'm smarter
where
than
I'm
you.
smarter than you? He's like, yes. There's also one where you're funny. Now that is genius.
That's really funny. Isn't it also a little hypocritical because when the Westboro Baptist Church, when they're, I don't know what his name is.
Phelps. John Phelps.
Is that their
Phelps?
leader?
Yeah, Jim
when
Phelps.
he
He died.
When he croaked and kicked the bucket, they were like, yeah, please don't say anything negative about him. This is a time of mourning.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. These guys, the Westboro Baptist Church,
What
are the
is
biggest
it?
hypocrites.
I think, I'm not going to plug another podcast, but I listened to a podcast with the daughter.
The daughter, Megan Phelps.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
she was talking about it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And how she pulled out.
Yeah.
It was almost like a going clear for the
Westboro Baptist
It's
Church.
pretty
yeah.
good. Pretty good. I'm
Yeah,
not going to plug that podcast.
I listened to that same exact podcast you're talking about. I know what you're talking
But it
about.
was a good episode. We should get
It
her on
was.
here. Book her.
I don't think she's big on talking about the Westboro Baptist Church because she wants to live her life now. She said she's got to.
We can talk about whatever she wants.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be boring if it's not about Westboro Baptist Church. Why the fuck are we gonna have her on?
We
not?
could find ways to elude it.
Anyway, so
Like
yeah,
us on
that's
Facebook, facebook.com.
that's my
follow us
gripe.
on Twitter,
no.
Hell no,
SoundCloud,
motherfuckers!
iHeartRadio,
Wake the fuck
Stitcher,
You know what?
Google Play.
That episode, or this episode, got off to a rough start.
Appropriate question is, where
Lacked
the hell are
energy.
they?
Excuse me.
Junkyard, you weren't really funny at the beginning, as always.
And you weren't a good producer.
But I feel like we managed to pull out a W, and I really liked what we got going on.
Now, let's
So-
see if we could take it home.
It would be in our best interest if you just ended right now.
No, we could do better.
No, we've already
With
peaked.
this.
We've peaked.
No, we got a question, and
Need to know our limits.
I think this question is important because it's by a listener. All listeners' questions are very important. Dear Tony and Mamba, I am 19 and I love my boyfriend a lot.
Nope. No,
Okay.
you don't. You're 19. You don't know
She's
what the
19.
Fuck, you don't know what the fuck love is.
Is it a she?
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
Well,
she.
that's true. It could be a guy.
It could be a guy.
Wait,
All
wait,
right.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. You're still fucking 19.
wait. Just
If you're a guy, it's even worse.
Z loves their boyfriend very much, but they're 19. They don't know any better.
Yeah.
Next question.
let me
moving
just
on.
finish this question. Hold on. Is that
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, there's more. So, I'm 19, love my boyfriend a lot. He is very sweet and would do anything for me. However, I am beginning to think there may be someone else. The someone else is male. My boyfriend has become very secretive lately with his phone, and I've noticed he's followed a lot of male modeling accounts on Instagram. Should I confront him about it, or am I overthinking things? Conflicted in Iowa.
I think a lot of this question depends on if this is a woman or
let's just say it's a man or a woman because it's
okay.
she's talking about thinking he's gay.
I think maybe it is. I mean,
Because
like
if he
I said,
was gay
No, if he's gay,
they wouldn't be surprised that he's
then
looking
this-
at male models
yeah,
on Instagram.
that's nothing to be worried about because I have a girlfriend. I follow a lot of Instagram models, but I'm not going to go out there and fuck them.
I mean, you would if they let you.
Well, we'll never know.
jury's out on that one.
So, what I'm saying is, like, if this is two gay dudes and he's following a lot of male models, he's just doing it to pass the time. He's just
Right.
scrolling, nothing to worry
But
about.
it's a straight dude. Or straight dude, like a supposed straight dude.
So we're going to assume that this is
A straight man, yeah. And a female writing this letter.
I don't think she's overthinking. I guess any time when someone's being extra secretive,
They have something to hide?
I mean, why else would they be secretive?
Let's see. They said they're conflicted in Iowa. Yeah, he's definitely gay.
I mean, there's not much to do in Iowa, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah, they got the Hawkeyes.
Like I said, there's
nothing.
shit in Iowa.
Yeah, if your only outlet in life is college sports, you don't got a lot going on. No offense, but what is it?
Yeah, I'm offended you actually called it sports. It's college hobbies.
Oh, college activities.
College activities, not college sports.
I remember one day I was at work and we had a section where it had all these Chicago sports gears, like Cub stuff, Bull stuff, and then these tourists came in. They're like, "Where's all your college stuff?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we have professional teams here. We don't really root for students."
What did they say?
That's hilarious.
He was like, "Yeah, that makes sense." I'm like, "If you're in a big city and you have multiple professional teams, why the fuck do you need?" When's the last time anybody said,
"Hey,
yeah,
you got the Kane County Cougar, what, or like fucking North
Kane County Cougars are
Wildcats?
triple
yeah,
A.
oh
Or double
man,
A.
you guys want to go to a DePaul Devils game?"
Hey, y'all got that? What is it? Robert Morris Eagles? jersey?
Yeah, exactly.
What? What?
Does the city have like a Division I team? I think it's Northwestern. right?
Northwestern is a Big Ten team, but they're probably the biggest one. And it's not technically in the city. That's in Evanston. It's technically a suburb.
And they're not even that good, right?
They're sometimes are good, sometimes are not. It depends. But like,
wouldn't
I
know.
mean, it's
The big-
college. It's college. So the
I
answer
wouldn't
is
know.
I know a lot of.
it's college. The answer is no. They're
but
never
I
good.
I do know a lot of people that love college sports. Like I have a bunch of people that work with me that love Notre Dame, and they go up to Notre Dame all the time.
Are they from Michigan?
No, they're from here. It's
Or
Notre
wait.
Dame's in Indiana.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, they're.
Shows how much I give a fuck about Notre Dame.
What do you call it? No, they're not from there. They just love Notre Dame.
I think it's a fucking waste.
I think all college sports are stupid as fuck. And you know what? I'm gonna make this a gripe. I've already had this. This is a recycled gripe.
Especially like, why
But-
would you support a sport where the athletes
Hell no,
don't even want to be there?
motherfuckers!
Like
Yeah.
those
Wake the
athletes,
fuck
they're trying to get
up.
to the next level.
Yeah, they're just miserable.
Yeah.
This was already a gripe. A few early podcast.
You think college football players love eating ramen noodle every night?
No, they're miserable.
Well, that's a different topic of them not getting paid, even though they're making billions off of the sport. But anyway, the gripe more is, yeah, who the fuck gives a fuck about college sports? Everybody's like, college sports are more exciting than professional sports.
No, they're
yeah,
not.
you know why you think that? Because they suck. If they were that good, everybody would make it. It's more exciting because it's more competitive because all the teams suck. They're not like they're like in the NBA. It's so stupid because you got such
they
good
play
teams.
they play
and
defense?
right? And they're not. First of all, they're not as high scoring, and there's no blowouts. Like if it's like the Golden State Warriors versus a shitty team, it's going to be lopsided. I'm like, yeah, that's because in college everybody sucks.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's competitive, and they don't play. They play zone defense. They don't give a fuck. It's garbage. It's garbage. If it's like saying arena football is more exciting than the NFL.
Don't you talk about the Chicago Rush,
They don't
bro?
even exist anymore.
Oh, they don't? Oh.
Shows how much you keep up with. Them.
Yeah,
What about the Chicago Wolves, the minor league?
yeah, they still exist. It's a minor league to I think the
hockey
Hurricanes. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's more competitive and it's maybe like higher scoring because everybody's garbage. Like I said, if everybody was that good, they don't make it to the pros, but they don't.
Yeah.
So
Only
yeah,
a very small percentage make it to the pros.
right,
And that small percentage is what I want to watch.
exactly.
And even then,
And you know what? They're already playing in the pros.
even then, some of them don't even make it.
They flame out after a year.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody know
Like
what
Tony's
happened
boy,
to
Tim
Anthony
Tebow.
Bennett?
I like my sports like I like my girls. Professional.
Oh, yeah. You pay him to leave, right?
I'm talking about like professional, like as in a professional career.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
like hookers.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, answer this people's question.
Oh,
This person's question. What should she do? Should she confront him?
I don't know.
He's definitely gay.
Yeah.
He's
Either
from
way,
Iowa.
gay. Either way, if they're two dudes, he's gay. You got nothing to worry about.
If it's
a guy and a
dude-
girl, he's gay. You don't got nothing to worry about.
Why?
He's gay.
Yeah, but she's worried because he's not gonna like her anymore because
Oh,
she's gay
he'll like her, but
as a friend.
Because it's
Yeah.
Iowa, so I'm assuming they're not too liberal. So
No, Iowa's in the Midwest. I think.
No, I feel like it's
I don't
still,
think it's a red state.
I feel like it's still no.
I think
no.
Alabama.
Iowa's in between.
Yeah, I feel like there's a good chance that her parents or his parents are not going to approve of his lifestyle. So he's still going to need her like as a cover. Mm-hmm. So her relationship's safe.
Yeah. Sure, you might spend the rest of your life with some guy who doesn't really think about you sexually, but he'll still be there.
Mm-hmm. It'll look good for the family.
Plus, you know that he'll be pretty tidy.
Yeah,
He's not going to make a mess
and he's not going to get another chick pregnant.
because girls are icky.
Yep, he's not going to get you pregnant either.
Yeah, I guess it is a red state.
Is it?
Yeah,
I think so. I think it's one of them. Well,
One of them swing states?
I think it's one of them battleground states, what they like to call them.
I think it is. I remember that they were talking about it in the last election.
But anyway, yeah, I think it could swing either way.
Just like this guy.
Like
Nice. That was clutch,
like in,
Mambo.
in 2016, it looked
Came
like
to
it was a
play
red
today.
state. So anyway, yeah,
Wow, there are a lot of red states.
yeah, there are. Hence why we have the president we have today.
Do you think all states would be red? It's just, well, not all states, but like Illinois.
Illinois would definitely be red without Chicago.
Yeah.
If Chicago did not exist, it would be 100% red.
But that's weird.
Chicago's the only thing that makes it a blue state. If Chicago became its own state, Illinois would be red.
And Chicago would be. That's right. Ipso facto, we run this shit.
What are the gun laws like in the rest of the state?
They're equally as strict, like Illinois.
Okay.
But don't forget it. I don't want to talk about guns. Right
Oh,
now.
you can talk about them.
No.
Actually, no. We said enough, right?
Yeah, we think we've said enough.
Like
Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/NKOTP1. Follow us on Twitter at New Kids on the Pod. See us on Instagram, also at New Kids on the Pod. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud. Fucking you name it, we're on it. Shoot us an email, newkidsonthepod@gmail.com. Leave us a voicemail. We haven't gotten a voicemail in a really long time. 774-40-NKOTP.
Yay, yay.
So, Mamba, are you going to show up next week?
Yeah, man. I'm down for sure. This podcast is my top priority.
We have to because we're not going to be here the week after.
Could be here the week after.
No, I'm going to be gone.
Where are you going to be?
Europa, Europe.
When are you going?
I leave the 25th.
Oh,
So next, I'll actually be on for a while. So if possible, we should do either a super long episode next week
or squeeze
or 2 episodes.
So
one
look
week.
at this. Whenever Junkyard wants to,
Well.
And you guys are going to New Orleans. You guys are going to be here anyway.
we're
either.
leaving on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I'm leaving on a Thursday. I
We
don't
could
know.
still record Wednesday, Monday, or Tuesday.
No, I'll probably work those days.
Oh, see,
So again, it's all.
it's all on you. You hear that, everybody?
I said Mamba probably works those days. I said
I'm sure.
Mambo make it work.
Yeah.
no, he never makes it work. Even when he doesn't work.
I mean, it worked today.
Yeah, because you haven't recorded in a while.
I said we should record yesterday because I was off. But Junkyard's like, I can't. I got my meaningless second job.
Yeah, I do. The job sucks. Oh, FYI, I will be leaving that job before next season
Oh, really? Yeah. Why?
because it fucking sucks.
You don't need the money anymore?
I never technically needed the money, but it helped, but I didn't really need it. It was just more of like a
Do you
plus.
save all of it completely?
No, I spend it.
Oh.
Like on trips to Europe.
Oh.
So after this trip, I'm back and I think I'm done with this job.
Don't you want to buy your house though?
Yeah. I could do that without this job.
Damn, balling ass, hard as fuck.
Not like Tony. I ain't got that crypto money. You haven't talked about. You've been really quiet about crypto recently.
Well, I mean, I don't want to be that guy that's just always talking about it because
I feel like you're not doing well because otherwise you'd be talking about it hard as
Well,
fuck.
it's kind of
no, like even when I was doing fine, I was talking about it. I would
What are you
talk
talking about? You talk about it all the time.
I talked about it when people would ask me about it.
It's kind of
No,
like
you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
You'd be like, "Hey, Junkyard, did you see how this is doing?"
but it kind of
I haven't
like
gotten that in a long
leveled
time.
out though, right?
Yeah,
Like
it's like it's in a bear market right now.
yeah,
So.
right now it's kind of.
That's why it's gotten down. That's
I
why-
mean, I'm pretty sure you're still up.
Yeah, I'm still up
Yeah.
why don't you sell now that it's, that you're still up, but it's down?
because
Because-
yeah,
2020.
No, bro.
obviously you didn't watch John Oliver.
Buy high, sell low.
Obviously you have to hodl, otherwise you get wrecked.
2020, Japan, the Olympics, crypto's gonna go through the roof, brosif. Should have went through the roof with
The
Winter
Summer Olympics
Yeah, it should have went through the roof,
with this. Yeah, it was in Korea.
but it's a Winter Olympics, so nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah,
Nobody gives a fuck about the Olympics in general.
I like the Olympics.
I love how everybody loves certain sports only when the Olympics come around. Nobody watches fucking curling when it's not the Olympics.
I watch it all the time.
I like gymnastics. My favorite.
When you watch gymnastics when it's not the Olympics.
I watch like the qualifiers when they have like the
Loser.
It's fucking good.
You know who I'm a really big fan of? I don't remember
Larry
her name.
Nassar, you fucking creep.
Kayla Maroney.
Kayla Maroney. Real big fan of her Instagram.
She got diddled.
She's 20 years old, so I could say that.
I think everybody got diddled on the
Yeah, by that
gymnastics
doctor.
team.
Yeah, it sucks. I hate pedophiles. All pedophiles.
Oh, nice, Junkyard. Good stance.
According
Good
to-
stance.
according-
No gray area. No. Some pedos are more annoying than others.
According to Gabby Douglas, though, this could all prevented if they would have dressed more modestly.
Wait, she said that?
Like, was she serious or was she joking?
Gabby Douglas? You
Yeah.
guys know who that is?
Yeah,
okay.
I know the little black girl.
Yeah,
that-
she redacted it, though, after she got a lot of hate.
Obviously, I would
Wait,
have.
but was she joking or was she serious?
No, she was serious. She tweeted out. She was like, she didn't say it like that, but she said it along those lines, like, you can prevent things like this if you just dress a certain way and men will respect you. I'm paraphrasing. Look it up right now. Just look it up. Or we could end it. We'll talk amongst ourselves. This is another topic.
Yeah, but people want to hear this.
I don't give a fuck.
Hold on. Let me just look it up real quick. I'm sure it won't take long. So Gabby Douglas. What I put? Gabby Douglas.
Deleted tweet.
Tweets to Allie Raisman called out Simone Biles. So it says.
Apologize.
It is our responsibility to women to have dressed modestly.
Yeah,
I
there you
see
go.
it. Hold on. Let me get there. SI.com. Oh, this is a real reliable source. Sports Illustrated, baby.
You know what? You know how happy it makes me feel when I know stuff that you guys don't. Like when I'm up to date on stuff that you guys aren't. It makes me feel like I'm doing something. So what if you guys have like better jobs than me?
Are you pleased as punch?
Yeah, or you make more money than me. All that goes out the window when I know something that you don't.
Do you go home and be like,
Here you go.
with your head held high?
I go home and I like have sex with my girlfriend, give her the old hee hole. I'm like, today I finally bested my podcast.
It says Friday night. It said, however, it is our responsibility as women.
Oh no, pop up video. Delete it.
Shut up.
Joker,
Whatever,
put your
anyway.
pop up blocker on.
Douglas quoted, it says, however, it is our responsibility as women to dress modestly and be classy. Dressing in a provocative/sexual way entices the wrong crowd.
So yeah,
That's definitely
that's
not
it.
what you want to say.
especially in a situation like that, when your team is going through a trial for sexual assault.
Like how when Larry Nance went to the Cavs, someone yelled at him, calling him a pedophile. They thought he was Larry Nassar,
Oh yeah.
which is hilarious. At first, I'm like, man, it's kind of sucks, but now I don't feel bad. Larry Nance is a fucking douche.
Oh, that video of him not giving a kid an autograph.
Yeah, that was fucked up. I mean, you're fucking Larry Nance. You're not even anywhere close to being a fucking all-star. It's like you have. I expect that maybe from like someone who is actually a good player.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's a terrible player, but it's like, dude, come on.
You expect that from like Michael Jordan
Yeah, Michael Jordan.
because he hates people.
Yeah, you expect
Or
that from
Scottie
like
Pippen.
Kobe Bryant. You know, I expect that from established NBA players.
I didn't see the video, but
You're fucking Larry Nance Jr.
Did he?
You are never going in the Hall of Fame.
Wasn't he just like walking?
Yeah, and he just like, and then it's not like he was in a big crowd and everybody was rushing. It was just some kid who just like kind of went up to him and he just completely ignored the fuck out of him.
He ignored. He didn't even like muff up and like push him out of the way.
No, he looked at him and just kept walking. Just completely ignored the fuck out of him.
That's bogus.
He's Larry fucking Nance Jr. Never going to be in the Hall of Fame. He's pretty much a career role player.
That's probably the only that's probably like the only autograph he's ever gotten asked for.
I know. It's like motherfucker acts like everybody wants autograph. Nobody
He
wants
was in
autograph.
he was in the dunk contest, right? This year's?
I don't watch the All Star game this year.
I'm pretty sure he was. I think he had
might
like
have
a weak ass. I think he was like had the weakest ass dunk.
He's weak in general.
I feel like the dunk contest is weak all in general.
No,
like,
it is.
Like I feel like it's not as good as it used to be. Like
I mean-
everybody's done it. It's all been done. Like what are you gonna do unless you're gonna fly?
And plus, none of the top talent are going to do it because I mean, why would they? They're not really getting anything out of it.
Yeah.
That's why they have like rookies and
It's weak.
And nobody's.
yeah, nobody's doing
It's
it.
not like when Jordan did it.
Yeah.
No, well, whatever. All right, let's end it on that note.
Our Mamba, in a world full of
In a world full of God, I can't think of
pedophiles.
pedophiles.
I think we did that last
And
week.
Oh yeah, we did that last
A
week. Don't do that
world
again.
full of
World full of gymnasts.
gymnasts. Dress appropriately. And it won't happen to you.
Good one.
Solid advice.
Yeah, solid advice. All right, guys. We will check you out next week. Hopefully. Well, I think we have to because we won't be back the weekend after that.
We may.
So yeah, kissies on your.
Faith and belief is the one thing that we all need to be able to change the world. And right now, I believe that in this room, we have the seed that's going to germinate and that's
Solid
going to
episode, gentlemen.
explode.
All right, kissies on your dickies. Bye.